Hey, awesome. You remembered that it was daylight savings. And you're here on time. I had to take a little extra longer this morning. It was my daughter's birthday. It was my kiddo's birthday, so all together now.
Happy birthday, whoop-dee-doo, whoop-dee-doo. May your day be pleasant, open up your present, just for you, happy birthday, happy...
No, she didn't want that. Who's that?
Happy birthday, whoop-dee-doo, whoop-dee-doo.
What the heck? One more time.
Happy birthday, whoop-dee-doo, whoop-dee-doo. May your day be pleasant, open up your present, just for you, happy birthday, happy... Happy birthday, whoop-dee-doo, whoop-dee-doo.
All right, that's enough of that. Happy birthday to Rocky Draws. One step closer to being an adult, kid. Our amazing content creator. That is, she puts our stuff together. So, poggers in the chat from the emotes that she creates. Give a little love to Rocky Draws on her birthday. Loving all the My Hero Academia stuff that Dad graced her with. That's her favorite. Got another birthday. Sadier's wife's birthday today. It's a good day, ain't it? 13 became a lucky number for me quite a while ago. All right, well, hopefully you don't get in trouble with the wives for being here, Sadie, or for any reason you've got to venture on out, let us know. But if you're sticking around to do the bets, as always, sincerely appreciate you doing that. It's your brother's 16th tomorrow. Does that mean he's going to have pie for dessert? Could be worse. Could be like my nephew, who's born on the 15th. Every year I ask him, "Es-tu pressé?" He still does not get it. But where are the Ides of March, so I hear? All right. I think we've given enough time for people to remember that it's daylight savings and to saunter on in.
Let's go while we're young.
And some are always impatient as normal. Happy birthday to everybody. Yes, you get a birthday. You get a birthday. You get a birthday. Even Autobots get birthdays, right? Do Fluffy Kitty Ninjas get birthdays? Asking for a commish. Speaking of, so, hello, it's Sunday morning. It's Coffee with the Commish. Java in hand with the most fitting glass I've got. Glass? Mug? Jar? Anything? Yeah. It's the Commish. My friends will call me LB. My wife is the one we permit to call me with things with four-letter words, so please give her that right. We don't ask you to come here and troll. You guys are normally pretty good about that. But if you're a lurker and you're thinking you're going to come here and try to have a little bit of fun, at my expense, you're just wasting your time. Dude, I've got an ex-wife. You can't argue with crazy, so been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. You ain't going to bother me. But anyway, most of you already know that. For everybody else, as always, we remind you, be like Blockbuster, be kind, rewind, in the immortal words of some wacky duck.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Indeed. We are on the air, and we are looking forward to getting moving. Well, most teams are looking forward to getting moving. You can see it right above me, unfortunately. Some very bad news. our reigning Rookie of the Month, Pitcher of the Month, as well as Rookie of the Month, Jorge Barbosa, the captain, suffered an injury in the middle, about the 6th inning of the game against the Yankees. Oh, dear Lord, it's a torn UCL, and he was the scheduled starter for our game of the day. So the Royals have been frantically moving around. We understand that they have called up the Aruban, Cal Maduro. He is scheduled to pitch tomorrow, though, as Connor Siebold will get the ball for the Royals in today's broadcast. Cal Maduro, who is a top prospect in the majors as well. The Royals have a lot of them. Cal Maduro is going to be given the first opportunity to see what he can show for the Royals in a call-up, but he has been called up. He is in attendance at today's game. Also in attendance at today's game, not to be outdone, is Aiden Pearson, calling up his son. Virtual Aiden Pearson gets the call-up from AAA Gwinnett. He is also going to make his major league debut in today's broadcast. We understand he is in the starting lineup. So we'll get to see some history getting made as another one of our community-created players makes his eMLB debut today. So we are on our Sunday sim, which for those of you who are not regulars here, we are currently streaming. This week we'll stream on Sunday. We'll go back to work tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, as we will do a 3-day sim. Then Friday night, at least for this week, Friday night, we will do a 4-day sim. That will also be 7 o'clock Eastern Time. We will be returning to Wednesdays very soon. So Sunday is our 7-day sim. So we do 2 real life, in 1 real life week, we do 2 sims at a time, which is what we how we do it around here. We get 2 weeks done for every 1 real life week that goes by. It might be slow compared to a lot of leagues that are out there, but it is about the content that we can create and put around it. If you have not checked it out yet, join us on the YouTube Discord channel. It's brand new. We just got that set up within the last 3 weeks. We are at 54 subscribers, trying to get to 100. That's our first hurdle there. There you can find all previous broadcasts. What you're watching right now live, you can get it later in the future if you ever want to re-reference it. You can also see clips, so I ask all of you while you are watching the broadcast, if there's something you liked and enjoyed, please clip it, because if we think that it makes sense too, we're going to export it over to the YouTube channel, and those types of history will be able to stick around. And then, of course, what is exclusive to our YouTube channel is our eMLB Insider Podcast, where Anjou pays normally Jordan Cage 28, but this last go around we had guest host Cody Kosh and Cody K coming in and helping Anjou out. They ended up doing 2 hours of content. Hopefully you got to enjoy it, but it was very well done. And the good news is I still have another hour to watch on it. So again, great content. That one is exclusive to YouTube. So hit the subscribe button so that you will be alerted to when all uploads get done, as well as all new podcast content that we provide there. So we are on day 6. We are already into Saturday. Here's our standings as you just join us. Thank you, Sean Paxley, for hitting the Discord button. Discord is the best place to get the full eMLB experience, because when you're here, you're only getting a part of it. You're not seeing the great articles. You're not seeing the great player-written articles, including Cardinal Fan 30,000 recently writing an article about Chuck Norris. Yep, that dude. Chuck Norris in the Detroit Tigers system, just getting called up to Double-A, and he puts his thoughts down in our Discord. Awesome stories. We had over 150 articles by our GMs last year. This year, and last year as well, we had, well, it was just starting, but our virtual players wrote 21 articles. We're already on pace to do much better than that this year from the players. And remember, for players, you're right in our Discord. You are a player already. and you want other ways to boost your player, you get up to 3 boosts a season for spending your time and energy entertaining us and telling your story, so that when it's my turn to be able to tell your story, I can enhance on it. So that is a bit of how we do it around here. For more information, just ask in the chat. If I can't answer it, someone else will get to you as I try to keep the show on the road. Let's look at the standings real quickly before we get into today's action. Again, this is day 6 in the sim. Everyone else that's in the Discord is most likely aware of what's happened in the first 5 days due to the connections with Stats Plus. So they get informed on results right then and there. In the East, Red Sox continue to do just fine, but they're kind of treading water at 500 right now, have lost their last 2. They do find themselves 2.5 games ahead of the Rays as we enter the rest of this weekend here. Rays have won their last 4. Meanwhile, the Orioles, who worked hard to get back over 500, have just given it back, and they've lost their last 4. The Orioles will try to turn that around with this final weekend. Got 2 games left to sim in today's stream. And don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, we'll do our next 3-game series, which will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're still looking for an official game of the day, or game of the night, for that one. In the Central, got 4 teams. 4 teams already at 20 wins. White Sox are 20-17, find themselves in 4th. 4.5 games back on the Tigers here at this point. Although they've struggled, they have lost 3 of their, they've only won 3 of their last 10. Tigers, meanwhile, have won 3 straight. Try to set the pace a little bit against the Indians and the Twins. Over in the West, almost the same thing, but it's a 3-horse race thus far between the Astros, the Angels, and the Rangers. Astros have won 5 in a row in 8 of their last 10 to set the pace to be 1 game ahead of the world champion Angels and the Rangers. Not going to look at wild card, way too early in the season for that. So over in the National League East, holy crap, who had the Phillies leading this thing right now? Phillies are... Hello! Hold on one sec. We got to do some dancing. Thank you, Danny. I'm not sure if I had seen something behind that. I do. I see that 2 community subs have been given out. Thank you for doing the 2 gifted subs. I don't know if I killed the bonnet with some adjustments that I made. Let me see if the alerts got kind of a little weird there. That was supposed to be Evil Does Not Wear a Bonnet, but I made some adjustments with Danny's help, actually. And apparently I might have murdered the original one. Let's see. No, it's still there. Let me make sure it's properly adjusted. Yeah, it looks like it would be fine. This is what you should have seen.
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
This is a test.
You're a test. Well, supposedly, I added a couple of things with Danny's help, and somehow I murdered it.
I'm a kitty cat.
See?
And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance.
Yeah, not sure why, yeah, no why. The solo is supposed to be the bonnets. It still shows it here for me, but somehow, some way, I must have murdered it. Let me just double check. I'm resaving the settings. It says when subscription is a gift, it's gonna say that Evil does not wear a bonnet, but okay. Streamlabs apparently has other things in mind, so we'll see. But I do have, not trying to encourage, but I've started to set it up so that we don't get bombed as much. Thank you for all of that you do, guys. But just in case, I'm trying to make it that we can streamline the show a little bit more for you while giving some new recognitions out there. All right, over in the National League East, Phillies have a 1-game lead over the Nationals in this one. Again, who had the Marlins finish being over 500 at this point? Looking pretty good. Again, the Marlins did finish over 400 for a winning percentage last year, which it had been a bit. Now they're trying to see if they can hold pace. But in past seasons, they have started off somewhat decent and kind of lost steam completely towards the end. Watch out, though. The Mets have just won 5 in a row. I think that's important to point out. And the Mets have finally won on the road as well, too. Excuse me for a sec. The frog does not want to leave the throat. That's the downside of being French. Maybe only French people get that joke. I don't know. We'll see. Cardinals are comfortably ahead in National League Central right now. 5.5 games. Hold on a sec. I'm just going to do this. Okay. I think we're fine. All right, Cardinals, 5.5 games ahead in the division right now. Brewers are the only other team with 20 wins so far this season. Everyone else in the division is under 500 here so far. Reds have been struggling of late, especially just 2 wins in their last 10. It's late there, Jonathan. Yes, I know. You're on the other side of the world, Australia, if I remember right. I mix up some of my internationals. We're at least an hour closer to you now with our time zone change here. Let's see. Finally, in the National League West, the Padres are setting the pace there with 22 wins on the season. Rockies, of course, were leading the division for a bit, but they have lost their last 3. Meanwhile, the Arizona Diamondbacks are back to 500, having won their last 4. The Dodgers, surprisingly, have lost their last 5. Find themselves 7.5 back now. Anyone else feeling it? Oh, I've been feeling it mostly because I've also been trying to balance around with getting the kid's birthday all good and going. And, So, all right. So let's get into our game of the day. We'll first look at the action around the universe, and then we'll get into today's live managed game between our 2 combatants. That'll be Aiden Pearson, Ray's Rules, and Minerva getting another one.
Honored if you would join us.
Darius, well, thank you for hitting the follow. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, the home of eMLB baseball, and we hope you've got your coffee for today. It's the oldest. Rocky Draws has her 17th birthday today. We did, since I know you're in the Discord, we did prominently celebrate her in the general part of the Discord this morning. All right, so games around the league. We'll start with our afternoon games. Astros will be taking on the Red Sox at Fenway Park. Forrest Whitley is going to be giving the ball for the Astros. ERA under 4, but just 1 win so far this year for him. He will take on Chris Sale. Sale day at Fenway, 2-1 on the year, but an ERA in the mid-5s for the aging starter. Let's see what was tapping me. Oh, gotcha. White Sox will take on the Yankees in the Bronx. Kevin Abel, former Cardinals farm hand, will take on Nolan Martinez, who's got a 2-4 record with an ERA just north of 7. Yankees are trying to catch back up. They gave everyone else a pretty good head start, 12-23 on the season. Alrighty, the Twins will take on the Indians at Progressive Field. Emerson Hancock is scheduled to be the starter for the Twins. Dane Dunning will grab the ball for the Indians, both with ERAs in the 4s, but with winning records to this point. The Athletics will take on the Rays down in Tampa. Ben Spears, the pride of Massachusetts, is going to get the ball for Tampa. John Duplantier is scheduled to be the starter for the Athletics. Could be a pretty good battle in that one between some prominent pitchers. That's a 6-10 start in Tampa. Tigers will take on the Orioles today. Griffin Canning is going to be on the hill facing Zach Lothar from the Orioles. That one's at Camden Yards, a 7:05 start. Again, Tigers 15 wins on the road already this season. The interleague game is your game of the day. We'll come back to this one in a moment. On to Texas, as Toronto will take on the Rangers. Juan Coelho returning to where he first got signed with the Rangers. Cole Winn will oppose him for the Rangers. Coelho looking for win number 6 on the season. Winn looking for number 3. Finally, out west at T-Mobile, the Mariners will be hosting the Angels. Should be a great one. The Phenom, Justin Fuller, getting the ball for the Mariners. Shohei Ohtani will show you it's showtime for him. He's 4-3 with a 4.33 ERA. Well, officially has full house. It's a weak one, though. 4 is over 3s. But Ohtani getting the ball, taking on the Mariners. I'm struggling this morning. What's going on with that? See, I am feeling it from daylight savings. In the National League afternoon game at Wrigley Field, Pirates, the Pittsburgh Pirates, will take on the Cubs. That's like the wout that I had said and Anju had clipped. Kyle Freeland will be on the hill for the Pirates. Mike Foltynewicz. It's not Foltynewicz, I remember, it's Foltynewicz. He will be on the mound for the Cubs. He's 1-2 with a mid-5 ERA this year. Reds will take on those first-place Phillies in the National League East at Citizens Bank Park. Greg Valise is going to try to help the Reds break this 2 wins in 10 games streak. Tyler Dyson will try to add to their misery. He's done pretty good this year himself. He's looking for win number 6 with an ERA in the low to mid-3s thus far. Marlins will take on the Nationals. John Vergara getting the ball. He'll be opposed by David Peterson, who has not lost yet this year, 3-0 with a 1.67 ERA. 7:05 start in the nation's capital on that one. The Padres will take on the Brewers. That is at AmFam Clubhouse. Trevor Richards getting the ball for the Brewers. Francisco Morales scheduled for the Friars. That's a 7:10 start in Milwaukee. Out west in the desert at Chase, it's going to be the Giants taking on the Diamondbacks. Tyler Glasnow getting the ball. He's 2-3 this year. Louis Varland will oppose him, 2-1 with a 4.85 ERA. Giants are 6-11 on the road, showing you they're playing really good at home. Mets will take on the Rockies. Keep in mind, the Mets were 0-15. They've won 5 in a row on the road. Better late than never, Denbrew, right? Mitchell Stone is 3-0 on the year. He'll try to get to 4. So will Antonio Senzatella for the Rockies. That one's at Coors Field. It's an 8-10 start. Better than 0-16 indeed. Finally, behind my 0-15 size head, the Cardinals will take on the Dodgers. Jonathan Stever, former White Sox farmhand, 3-3 on the year with a 4.89. He'll take on former Rays phenom Davis Rickos. Rickos is 0-4 with an ERA of 6.68. That one's at Chavez Ravine, starting at 9:10. What's with these earlier starts out at West? Are they factoring in daylight savings time too? Apparently. All right. That is what we'll be watching around the league. Let's get to today's eMLB game of the day. Barring a rainout, of course. No rainout. That means Commissioner will remove himself so we can start figuring out the betting process. We'll talk about that in a sec. Let me set the lineups here as requested by the GMs. I believe the only material change here is Aiden Pearson, the 21-year-old from Sarasota, Florida, is getting the call-up. He is going to make his major league debut right in front of you today. Pearson, 21 years old from Sarasota, Florida, was hitting .272 with 7 home runs in Gwinnett before getting the call-up. Top prospect within the Braves organization, traded from Tampa in a big package deal earlier this season. Pearson will get his first appearance this year. We're going to look at the bullpens as we always do, so you can factor that into your betting decisions. Do keep in mind, we're at Kauffman Stadium. It's a nice day in Kansas City. Wind is blowing left to right at 10 miles per hour. That's a good question. Is he officially Aiden Pearson Jr., the second, or Aiden Pearson 2.0? Great question. Who knows? Who knows? Kobe Allard probably won't be seen. He is available. He suffered an injury. He's been complaining about his neck for most of this week. He last pitched an inning and a third, giving up an earned run on 3 hits and 2 walks back on the 14th. He is available, has not been put on the injured reserve, or excuse me, on the IR, I should say. But Allard is still affected by the injury. We'll see if he gets called upon today. Troy Bacon. Well, he's awesome just for the name himself. The Tampa native has pitched in 12 appearances so far this year, has a couple of wins, 1 save, 2.08 ERA. Last appearance was against the Diamondbacks about a week ago as he went 2 1/3, giving up 2 hits, 1 walk, striking out 4, getting the victory in that one. Tristan Beck, the 28-year-old California, last pitching a few days ago against the Phillies. Couple hits and a walk allowed in an inning of work, did strike out 2. ERA is in the mid-7s. He's not been as effective as he'd like to be. The whip is almost half a point higher. Corbin Klaus, the lefty, he's been fairly effective. 9 2/3 scoreless to start his season off. Just 6 hits, 4 walks have been allowed. So he has been really effective when used. Has not pitched in 11 days, though. We'll see if he gets the call today, the left-hander. Hello. There you go. Told you I had some different things. Had to get a Jedi cat in there when you start giving higher gifted subs. JR coming in the chat and dropping 5 gifted subs. We thank you very much for doing that. Jimmy Springs, Teba Dave, Buckeye JD, M. Colhoun, and Goat Fishman. I wonder if he's a goat fisherman. Must be a really good fisherman. Yes, I'll be working on those some more, but for whatever reason, now it refuses to do Evil Does Not Wear a Bonnet. But bonnets have been thrown all throughout the chat here, thanks to JR. Nope, I had that put together quite a while ago. I found it. I have to be honest. I found it on the net. And I was like, oh, that works. Jedi cats. Why not? So at least that one plays right. I still have some more editing to do, but that's at least some of the new stuff you now have. So again, Klaus, I forgot to mention, is a potential free agent at the end of this season if you're looking ahead. Luke Skywalker Jackson. Hey, fitting just after those 5 gifted subs and a Jedi cat. The 33-year-old last pitching yesterday against the Royals. It was in the loss. Inning and a third, giving up a hit and 1 walk. He struck out 2 in that appearance. ERA under 3 for Jackson in 22 innings this year. Ramon Linares, he also pitched yesterday. He gave up a homer, walked 2 in an inning and a third. ERA is in the mid-6s. The rookie still looking to find his groove. Possibly unavailable today. We will see. He did throw 39 pitches yesterday. Kyle Wright made his 200th career appearance not very long ago, back on the 15th against the Phillies. Went an inning and 2/3, walking 1, striking out 2 in the 7-1 victory. So again, 200 career appearances for Kyle Wright, the 29-year-old from Alabama. Congratulations. Finally, A.J. Minter, 5 consecutive seasons with 37 or more saves. Hasn't been pretty to start this year. He has gone 3 straight appearances without giving up a run, but his ERA is still 6 at this point through 12 innings of work. That is the story for the Braves. Let's move over to the Kansas City Royals. We got a few tweaks to make here. There was a tiredness, and again, the major blow is the injury to Captain Jorge Barbosa, the rookie who was the pitcher of the month as well as the rookie of the month of April. suffers a torn UCL against the Yankees, went 5 1/3. He is expected to miss up until, he might be out until mid-April next season. Cal Maduro got called up. Cal is expected to get the start in tomorrow's game, so the sim day after this will have the debut of the 23-year-old Aruban Cal Maduro. He's the 67th prospect in eMLB. He'll make his debut tomorrow, the 23-year-old. So let me tweak these first. We've got Lopez at second. Brady McConnell will move to the 7th spot. Andrew Vaughn will be your first baseman. Lucas Parker is on a hot streak, but Miguel Sano is getting the start today as the DH. Landry Valera will scoot up to the 6th spot, and right. Manuel Margot is the center fielder batting 7th. Cody Masters will be in left for Halpin batting 8th. Sam McMillan gets the day off. Xavier Fernandez will be the starter. That is the lineup. Let's look at the bullpen situation for the Royals for today's game. John Brebbia. John Brebbia just got signed back on May 10th. Joins the Royals, had one appearance where he went 2 2/3, giving up 4 hits. 1 earned run. That was on the day of Captain Barbosa's injury. So Brebbia made his Royals debut earlier this sim, just recently signed. Brebbia, now a 9-year veteran. He spent 2017 through 2023 exclusively in St. Louis, last season between the Cardinals as well as the Tigers, and now a member of the Royals, the 34-year-old from Sharon, Mass. Tim Cate, the lefty, pitched a few days ago against the Yankees. Went 3 2/3 innings, giving up 2 hits, 1 earned run. He earned his 2nd save on the season in a 3-inning save situation. Cate's been pretty effective from the left side. You can expect him to be potentially available if needed today. Should note that both bullpens come in top 10. At this point in the season, the Braves are 6th in the National League with a bullpen ERA of 3.74. Meanwhile, the Royals are 4th in the American League with their bullpen ERA of 3.29. Nate Eovaldi again signed the 4-year deal, making $16 million this season. 5 starts that were not very pretty. He was seen in our last game of the day broadcast against the Indians, where he went 1 perfect inning. So at least he went pretty good there. That's a good question. I wondered that as well too, Jonathan, because I remember Calvin Maduro. So I am not sure if it is the same connection. Can't tell you right offhand without doing some deeper look. If someone wants to explain to Jay Clarkster how the heist worked, I can tell you, Jay Clark, when the heist comes around, do the points command. By the way, you won. It's just a game. It's a probability game. Decide how many balls of yarn you want to bet. Make sure you have them. So use the exclamation points command to see how many balls of yarn you've got. And then that'll help you decide. What's important for you to know is for every 1,000 balls of yarn you have, you can choose to use exclamation boost, B-O-O-S-T, with an exclamation in front. Then it's a little north of 50%, Jamie. Yes, someone's got to do it when they first start off with us, Bat with Glasses. By the way, congratulations. I did see that your first ever bet with us was a winner. So you'll notice you've got some nice start with the balls of yarn. Yes, and you get 35% winnings of rating the craft store. So if you bet 100 and you win, you'll get 135. It's just math. The probability to heist is you throwing your yarn away is 100%. Yeah, and do remember, for boss battles, when it's either Hong Kong Phooey or Fluffy the Three-Headed Dog from Harry Potter, it does cost you 50 balls of yarn to get in, and then you see what your end result is. So the more people that are in it, the less yarn there is to get. But the more yarn there is, the more potential to get, or the more people in, the more potential to get to Fluffy, which is bigger. Anywho, all right. So I hope that helps. So Nate Eovaldi, currently relegated to the bullpen. His one appearance thus far, he did well. Should be available today as he has not pitched in a week. Michael Grove, the 28-year-old from West Virginia, last appeared about a week ago. 2 2/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, walking 2, striking out 2. It's his 3rd season in the majors. He's a couple runs below where he finished all last year, so he'll look to keep going in that direction. Wasn't sure if he was a CCP or not. Yeah, Cal Maduro is not a CCP here. Jimmy Sherfy. I didn't change the nickname. We're going to change his nickname to Sherf and Turf because that's a pretty darn good one. Thank you to, I think it was Danny who came up with that one. That was good stuff. 10 appearances this season, last seen back on that game of the night that we last watched. Inning of work, gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, walked 1, and struck out 2 in a 7-5 loss to the Indians. Hey, do we have enough to possibly wake up Fluffy? I jumped in on the boss battle since it's looking like a good crew so far. Don't be shy, just have 50 balls. Of yarn, that is. Lefty Russell Smith from Midlothian, Texas. Say that 5 times fast. Last appeared on the 14th, 2/3 of an innings of work. Gave up just 1 hit. ERA is still north of 7 for the second-year left-hander. Devin Watts has saved his last 7 attempts that he's had. So far this season, he's been more in a setup role. Last seen about a week ago, 2/3 of an inning in the 8-4 loss against the Indians. ERA is about where it was last year. Watts did have 36 saves last season. Again, he has saved 7 out of his last 7 attempts going back to last season. Finally, Clay Holmes, recently acquired from Baltimore, well, during the offseason. Last appeared against the Braves yesterday. Got the victory. Gave up 2 hits, allowed a home run, but struck out 2 to hold on to the victory with a 6-4 win. 4 saves on the season now for Clay Holmes, the 32-year-old from Dothan, Alabama. All right, that is your situation for today's games. Here's the projected lineups and the experience. Not a lot of experience. Manuel Margot with the most experience against either of these pitchers. The pitcher matchup of the day we will talk about in a sec, or we'll call it the eMLB matchup of the day. Here's your chance to bet. If you can hear my voice, you can bet on this game, and you see how to do it already in the chat. Do like you see Jamie and Ray's rules do. Now say it here. Write down which team you think's going to win, Atlanta or Kansas City. And then include a number. The number you put down is how many runs you think the winning team is going to score. That's not how many runs that the winning team wins by. It's not the total runs of the game. It's how many runs will the winning team score. Let's talk about how this works. Between now and the end of the first inning, if you put in your bet, Sadie or 420 is keeping track of your bet. And if you pick the right team at the end of the day and put that bet in before the first inning, you will win 75 balls of yarn. Weather in KC is clear skies. It's all up here. Clear skies, 66 degrees. Wind is going to blow left to right at 10 miles an hour. That'll favor the lefties a little more. So again, put a bet in before the first inning is done. You pick the right team, you get 75 balls of yarn. If you wait till the second, you can do that. You want to see someone gets an early lead, go right ahead. The only downside is it will cost you a little opportunity. You can only win 50 balls of yarn for a second inning bet. Your last chance to bet on today's broadcast will be before the 3rd out of the 3rd inning. That'll give you 25 balls of yarn if you pick the right team. Please note, though, anytime during the betting window, if you pick the wrong side, you lose it all. No, we're not that bad. You only lose 25 balls of yarn. Yeah, understood. Hopefully, I'm in 1080p for you. That's how I broadcast. So it should be cleaner, but still, understand, it's small. No worries at all. Now, let's talk about the number. The number cannot hurt you. It can only help. We call it nail the number. If you nail the number, no matter which team you picked, you are a winner. Even if you picked the wrong team. So, oh, Mays, hello, Tom, our world champion GM is in the chat now. If Tom is wrong and it's Kansas City who scores 7 and wins this game, he would lose 25 balls of yarn, but he gets 50 for nailing the number, so he'll still walk away a winner with 25 balls of yarn. Best opportunity for today, nail the number, nail the team in the first inning, and you will win 125 balls of yarn. What's all this ball of yarn count? Well, first things first, we are kitty ninjas. So, we like yarn, you know. See? We like balls of yarn. But it's the currency of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show, and it happens to be the lifeblood of the eMLB universe. Sticking around, being active in the chat, playing the minigames, betting on this game is going to earn you the opportunity to get additional balls of yarn. For every 1,000 balls of yarn you have, you can trade them in, and you can get a boost. If you're not sure how many balls of yarn you have, use the exclamation points command, and the bot will tell you. For every 1,000 balls of yarn you can trade them in, you'll get a boost. If you've never been here before and you want to use that boost to be able to create your player, that too. All created players are entered into the upcoming amateur draft done in July at the All-Star break for eMLB. We make it a big feature here on our channel. Good morning, Stinkins. Thank you for saying hello. Don't forget, though, if you like to be a ball hoarder.
That's what she said.
No. Ball of yarn hoarder. If you like to just sit on your balls of yarn like people accuse me to do, remember, I have to stock the craft store. Bunch of thieves. If you're a ball of yarn hoarder and you want to wait until you get to 5,000 balls of yarn, you can use the brand new Mega command. Exclamation MEGA. It'll cost you 5,000 balls of yarn, but instead of just a +5, you'll get +6. You'll get an extra boost for making that effort. Hopefully that helps you understand how things will go. Can never have enough TWSS buttons. I might be off on the acronym. If you have never been here before, you are for sure not in Kansas anymore. Thanks for the dad jokes. We love dad jokes around here. It is the eMLB Game of the Day, a coffee with the commish edition. Let's look at the starting lineups. Today's game is powered by the Out of the Park Baseball 22 engine. For 19 real-life years, eMLB has had 6 different universes, and 4 of them have been prominently displayed. We proudly support the Out of the Park gaming system. Today, the commish is fueled by his favorite. It's Starbucks Cafe Verona with coffee made Italian sweet cream, and absolutely has some Bailey's Irish cream in there today. Of course, you're watching us live on the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show on Twitch, or you're watching us rebroadcasted on our brand new eMLB Baseball Universe channel. Very important. Hit that subscribe button. We're still at 54 there. Don't forget, our brand new YouTube channel has some exclusive podcaster content, exclusive just to the YouTube channel. Hit the button, subscribe, be aware of everything you need to know eMLB. Today's starting lineup for the Braves. Braves enter this one 7th in the National League with home runs at 43. Again, 6th in bullpen ERA at 3.74. Christian Pache will lead it off. The former Rookie of the Year in 2021 is the reigning center field Gold Glove champion in the National League. He's got a 3-game on-base streak coming into this one. He'll lead it off in center field. Quick commish, tell your chat to say hi to YouTube. Well, say hi to YouTube. See, we are an active chat. Maybe YouTube will partner us before Twitch does. Bullies. Ozzie Albies, the second baseman. He's a successful 9 for 9 in his last stolen base attempts. He is our eMLB matchup of the day. Kind of likes Connor Siebold being on the mound. He's 5 for 6 against him thus far. Let's see how that one develops today, as Albies has struggled. He's hitting just 177 entering play, so we'll see if Connor Siebold is the right medicine for his needs. Ronald Acuna Jr. is your number 3 hitter. He's in left field today. He's got a 4-game hitting streak coming into this one. Freddie Freeman, as he gets older, he gets better. 5-game hit streak for Freeman. The first baseman will bat in the cleanup role today. Antonio Alvarez, the rookie, was hitting in the bottom of the lineup to start his season. The Cuban continues to impress and show it wasn't just a winter league fluke. He'll bat 5th today, has a 7-game hit streak coming into this one. Grayson Janista, he has hits in 4 of his last 5 games, still finds himself south on the Mendoza line thus far. Janista will bat 6th. He's your designated hitter today. Aiden Pearson, the rookie, just getting called up, inserted into the 7th spot. He's the catcher today. The Sarasota, Florida native is making his debut. He hit .272 with 7 home runs, 21 runs batted in before coming to the majors. Johan Camargo from Panama is your shortstop, batting 8th. He's got hits in 3 of his last 4. He will bat 8th. He has 2 hits against Connor Siebold in 5 attempts. Both are home runs. Finally, Nolan Gorman is your 3rd baseman today. Austin Riley getting a day off. He will bat 9th, playing 3rd. Does have a modest 2-game hit streak coming into this one. Anything for a 146 hitter is a plus. Mike Soroka won his 100th career win back on April 30th against the Red Sox at Fenway Park. Since then, he's had 2 starts, gone 8 1/3 innings, given up 8 earned runs. Not the way he wants to go. Soroka will get the ball in this one and try to turn things around for himself. For the hometown Royals, Nicky Lopez will scoot up to the leadoff spot today with Petey Halpin getting the day off. He's got an 11-game on-base streak coming into this one. He'll lead off over at second. Brady McConnell will be the shortstop today. It's his 5th start on the year, just 2 for 13 this season. He'll be at short, batting second. Andrew Vaughn got his 2nd home run of the season against the Braves in yesterday's victory. Went 2 for 3 with that home run. He will try to keep the power streak going. He's over at first, batting 3rd today. He's been the DH of late, but the DH today will be Miguel Sano. Sano has been grumbling about the lack of playing time. He's making just his 6th start on the year. Just turned 32-year-old, will be the cleanup hitter, batting 4th today. Le Standard d'Excellence, the Frenchman from Montreal, Jacques Landry, enters play hitting just 185 with 1 home run in May. That home run was back on May 3rd, so 2 weeks have gone by since Jacques Landry has hit his last home run. George Valera has been fairly consistent. He's got a 3-game hit streak. Also, 9 games in a row he's been on base. The 24-year-old Dominican will bat 6th in right field today. Manuel Margot signed a 2-year deal this offseason to join the Royals. He's been pretty impressive. .312 average, 2 homers, 11 RBI. Had a home run yesterday in the win against the Braves. He'll bat 7th today in center field. Cody Masters, the rookie, getting acquired this recent trade. Oh my God, I'm blanking. Who did Cody get traded for? I'm going to kick myself. It was John Captain. That's right, Bazinga. He got traded for Bazinga's community created player. Masters been pretty effective in his short time here. .293 average with a home run and 8 RBI. He will be the left fielder today, batting 8th with a switch hitter. Xavier Fernandez, the Puerto Rican, is 1 for 14 this season with 5 strikeouts. He's been playing a lot this week after giving Thomas Nito, who we saw on the Friday sim, got designated for assignment. Talk about throwing someone out the window. Xavier Fernandez will bat ninth and be the battery mate for Connor Seabold. Seabold in his last appearance went 7 1/3, giving up 3 hits, 1 earned run, walking 3, and striking out 8 against the Yankees back on the 12th. He's got 3 straight seasons of 10 or more wins. He's trying to make it 4. The 29-year-old will get the ball for his 8th time this season. Those are your lineups. Continue to go ahead and put your bets in. I am back. All right, who keeps doing that? It's not my breath. Who knows? All right, over to Coppin Stadium we go. We welcome you to Kauffman Stadium for today's eMLB Game of the Day, the Daylight Savings Time version of it. Welcome, Commish LB, getting ready to call the action for you of our online league with a live broadcasted game. This is our national broadcast game of the day. 2 GMs are in the chat, and they will be calling the entire results of today's game, so we hope you enjoy it. I'm just here telling a story. If you've never been here before, I'm just the commish. I don't run a team. I just tell the story. I have fun with you. We hope you enjoy what you see as we get ready to watch interleague action between the Braves and the Royals. Let's look at the defensive alignment for the Royals in this one before we get underway. In the outfield, Cody Masters, phenomenal defender, will be in left field. Manuel Margot is in center. George Valera will be in right field today. Jacques Landry, the 3-year veteran, is your third baseman. Brady McConnell over at short. Nicky Lopez, Gold Glove winner, is at second today. Andrew Vaughn will be at first. Xavier Fernandez is hidden behind the Slava Ukraini logo, as we, of course, support our thoughts with the Ukrainians at this time. And just for reference, on the 1 to 20 scale, Fernandez's arm is a 14. So Aiden has that for reference. 1-4. Alrighty, on the hill today for the Royals. 8th appearance on the year for 29-year-old Connor Seabold for Newport Beach, California. He's 4-3 on the year with a 3.5 ERA. 43 2/3 innings of work for Seabold thus far. He's given up 34 hits, 17 earned runs, 5 by way of the homer. He's walked 18 and struck out 47. You know what I forgot to get? The opponent's hitting. We're getting to the point it's worth noting. Opponents are hitting just .214 off of Seabold this year. Seabold, the 4-pitch pitcher, mid-90s with the fastball. Complements that with a splitter. He'll also throw the curveball and the changeup. It is his 7th season in the majors. Former 3rd-round draft pick in 2017 by the Philadelphia Phillies out of Cal State Fullerton. Seabold's ready to go. Let's get our starting hitter for the Braves in there. It is going to be Christian Pache, the Dominican. Pache, a little bit of a struggle this year. 211 average, 4 home runs, 10 runs batted in. He does have a 3-game hit streak, and again, he is the reigning 2024 Gold Glove center fielder. All right, if you've never been here before or just need a refresher, when no one's on base, we go right to the result. In chat, Rays Rules 9107 is Aiden Pearson. He is your Atlanta GM. And then Minerva 9398, that's Matthew Bellows. He is our Kansas City GM. When you see me constantly looking this way, I am seeing in a Twitch whisper what they are having us do. So I roughly count to 5 in my head. We go to the result. So they're telling me what to do. But when no one's on base, we go right to the result. When runners are on, we go pitch by pitch. So we tell the story much better. Hope that makes all sense. Instructions are in. Let's get this game underway. It's the Sunday Copy with the Commish edition. Cheers. eMLB Game of the Day. Let's go. It'll be a 1-1 count. The 1-1 delivery from Seabold. Good luck to everyone indeed. He'll slap that over to the first base side. That's Andrew Vaughn who has it. He'll get it over to Seabold, covering at first to retire Pache to lead this game off with the first out. Ozzy Albies will come in. The 28-year-old switch hitter from Curacao enters play. The three-time Gold Glover, hitting 177 this year with 4 home runs and 13 runs batted in. Albies is 28 years old and already in his 9th season in the majors. The 3-2 pitch from Seabold. Got him swinging. Good 93-mile-an-hour fastball on the outer half. Very tough pitch for Albies. He'll swing right through it. First strikeout on the day for Connor Seabold. We've got 2 outs now, and that'll put in Ronald Acuna Jr. Hey, look, a plane flying across Kaufman with a message on its tail. Best wishes to Barbosa. I'm glad you didn't say, thank God Sano is still alive. Running joke around here. If you're not familiar with it, maybe someone will tell it while I keep playing. Ronald Acuna Jr. from Venezuela enters in, hitting .262 this year. 6 home runs and 13 RBI. He's got a 4-game hitting streak coming into this one. All right. Instructions have been called. The 0-2 pitch to Acuna. Big swing and a miss. He got a miss. He throws the off-speed pitch. Good starting inning for Connor Seabold, retiring the Braves 1-2-3. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Royals coming up. Alrighty, bottom of the first here at Kauffman Stadium. eMLB game of the day. Braves went down 1-2-3 in the first. Let's look at their defensive alignment before we get to the Royals offense. Ronald Acuna Jr. won the Gold Glove in 2021. He's in left field. Christian Pache, again, your reigning Gold Glover, in center. And Antonio Alvarez is in right. Nolan Gorman over at third base today. Johan Camargo is your shortstop. Ozzy Albies, 3-time Gold Glove winner, at second. Freddie Freeman, another Gold Glove winner as well. He's at first. Aiden Pearson makes his eMLB debut. He's behind the Ukrainian eMLB logo. And for reference, his arm rating is a 16. Again, on a 1 to 20 scale, it's a 16. That's more for our GM's references. All right, on the hill, the 27-year-old Canadian from Calgary, Alberta, The Rock, Mike Soroka. He's been anything but most of this year. 8th appearance on the season for Soroka. He's 2-3 with a 5.74 ERA. 31 1/3 innings of work for him. He's given up 37 hits and 20 earned runs, 3 by way of the homer. He has walked 13 and struck out 28 to this point. The tall 6'5" righty throws the sinker in the low to mid 90s, the slider, and the changeup. He is a 8-year veteran in the majors, just having won his 100th game in his career back on April 30th against the Red Sox. Again, Soroka signed a big 7-year, $242.8 million contract extension with the Braves this season. Nicky Lopez will start the Royals off here. Yes, type boss to unleash Fluffy. We got a good crowd in here. Let's see if we can get Fluffy to wake up. And I see that what Jamie just said about Barbosa. Unfortunately, if you're just joining us and you're eMLB aware, our Rookie of the Month pitcher, Jorge Barbosa, suffered a major injury, a torn UCL, in his first appearance earlier this sim. He is done for this year and will probably miss maybe the first month of next season as well. Nicky Lopez will start us off. The Bolingbrook, Illinois native, 30 years old, enters play hitting .303 this year with no homers and 13 runs batted in. He enters play with an 11-game on-base streak. 0-1 pitch coming. Didn't get the fluffy. Hong Kong Fooey does his job. Slaps it over to short. Camargo deep in the hole. Has plenty of time. Still throws to first. He'll retire Lopez for the first out. 1 out now. Brady McConnell will come into the box. McConnell having been called up earlier. Tony Bernazard, community creative player, got sent back to the minors this past sim. McConnell, 5th appearance on the season for him. He's 2-13. 2 for 13 so far with 1 RBI. He's 26 years old from Merritt Island, Florida. The 2-1 pitch. Grounded back to short. Camargo with another opportunity. He'll throw out his fellow shortstop. 6-3 in the scorebooks. 2 outs now. 2 outs, that'll put the star, 27-year-old Andrew Vaughn, into the box. Vaughn, in his 5th year, went 2 for 3 against the Braves yesterday with his 2nd home run on the year. Again, the power outage has been noticeable of Vaughn, but he's starting to come around. He did have his 1st home run of the season in the 1st inning on our Friday broadcast. First pitch he sees, swings and pops it up into right field. Coming in, Antonio Alvarez will settle under it. He'll pull it in, and that will be a 1-2-3 inning for Mike Soroka and the Braves as they retire the Royals. 1 inning done. Let's go to the 2nd. No score. Reminder, if you're just joining us, you still have an opportunity, if you have not yet, to put your bet in chat. I think Sadier said we only had 18 bets today. Don't forget, you're now in the 2nd inning. A bet you put in chat. You're saying who will win, Atlanta or KC, and how many runs will the winning team score. If you get the team right at this point, you only win 50 balls of yarn. Lose 25 if you pick the wrong team. If you nail the number, that's 50 balls of yarn, win or lose. Freddie Freeman will start us off here in the 2nd inning against Connor Siebold. Freeman, 35 years old from Fountain Valley, California. I almost said Stone Mountain, Georgia. Wrong person. Freeman, 35 years old, 5-game hitting streak as he enters this one. 327 average with 5 homers and 14 runs batted in. Meanwhile, quick aside, what are the bets on Freddie Freeman? Where's he going? I keep hearing Dodgers in real life, and I'm talking real life now. Is he going Dodgers or is he returning to the Braves? I got to assume Dodgers. I've even heard rumblings of Yankees. You're going to hear the big names automatically. So, just wondering what you guys think. It'll be a 3-2 pitch. Slap towards second. 1 hopper over there for Nicky Lopez. He'll play that one relatively easy for the first out. He's not going to Tampa. I can't see that at all. That's just totally against what Tampa's philosophy is. Nice try, though. Antonio Alvarez, the 24 from Yaguani, Cuba. I believe I said it properly. Alvarez, 344, 7 home runs, 18 runs batted in. Well, they'll make him an offer, but it doesn't mean it's anywhere near the money of anyone else. I just assume in most instances, Tampa making an offer to a free agent probably gets the one reply from the player's agent. I'm just having fun with you, but, you know, that's what I assume. All right, Alvarez. Again, showing Winter League was not a fluke here. 2-2 pitch. Climbs the ladder, blows it by him, strike 3.
Fatality.
Connor Siebold working the strikeout count. 3 strikeouts already for him as he dispatches of Alvarez with a 95-mile-an-hour pitch. 2 outs now. That'll put the DH, Grayson Janista, into the box. Janista, the 28-year-old from Eudora, Kansas. Well, no, I don't want to phase him 18 times a year. Although at Fenway Park, I don't mind that as much. because it's harder for lefties to hit home runs there. But I definitely don't want to see him in Yankee Stadium because of the short right field porch. Janista, 195 average, 4 home runs, 15 runs batted in, enters play with hits in 4 of his last 5. Hey, Jakub. 3-2 pitch to Janista. Checks the swing, appeal down to third. No, says the umpire. Thought that might have been strike 3, but Janista will be the first Brave on for the day. That'll get us to the eMLB debut of Aiden Pearson. Pearson, the 21-year-old from Sarasota, Florida, was hitting .272 with 7 home runs and 21 RBI before the call-up here, making his debut today. The highly touted catcher, 10th best prospect in the majors coming into this one. He was in that big trade this offseason. It included Gavane Basilia, Eric Rivera, Ashlis Dudley, another community-created player. That was all in exchange for Alex Doc Luger, Len Daly. Those are 2 1.0 names. And then community-created player Alex Murray. You know him as A.Z. Axel. Those were big moves. We'll see what he does, Rays. First pitch from Seabold. That one's going to get by. That one's going to be a wild pitch. No chance for Fernandez to get to that one. Marching down to second is Janista. Who's more nervous there, Pearson or Seabold? Charge a wild pitch to Connor Seabold on that one. The 1-0 pitch rolls it over to third. Easy play over there for Jacques Landry. He'll throw it to first. Aiden Pearson's first major league at-bat is over on a 5-3. Side is retired. They'll leave 1 on the base pass. No hits, though. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. You got a few spare eMLB ready catchers for trade if you need one, Aiden. You look short. Is that a size joke? Who knows? All right. Bottom of the second. Well, Pearson is 5'8", so maybe it is a size joke. Jamie bully. There's the Chara emotes. Yes, we got to have our sarcasm around here. Bottom of the second, Mike Soroka coming into the box. He'll start with the 4, 5, 6 hitters, starting with the 32-year-old Boqueton. Miguel Sano into the box, the 6'4" big man. Enters play 269, 1 home run and 3 runs batted in. Just his 6th start of the year for him. Again, 3 for 6 with a home run in his career against Mike Soroka. Shift is on. Albies right behind second base. The 3-2 count to Sano. Big swing and a miss as he throws the changeup, fools him. First strikeout on the day for the Rock. 1 out. Soroka getting closer to 1,000 career strikeouts, unless he has a hell of a day. And you wonder why you're only getting your 6th start. Wait a minute. Whoa. Guys, this isn't my Batman glass. Sorry. No, you basically get 3 results from him. You either get the ball beaten out of crap, he gets a walk, or he strikes out. What are you talking about? All right. Jacques Landry. You got to practice that. Yeah. The 27-year-old Landry, 3-year veteran, 209 with no home run, 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Jacques gonna poke me through the eyes if I say he has no homers. He hears that, he'll come up into the booth and say, "Qu'est-ce que c'est?" Did someone say back? They did, but not glasses. Off the end of the bat, that one sailing towards right center field. Christian Pache will range over to his left, pull it in with no trouble for the second out. 2 quick outs now. That'll put in George Valera. Valera, the 2-year veteran, 24-year-old from the Dominican from San Pedro de Macorís, enters play hitting an even .250, 2 home runs and 9 runs batted in. Valera enters this one with a 3-game hit streak, and he's been on base in his last 9. Yeah, I like Miranda, actually. I think I have him on my fantasy team, if I remember. The 2-1. Lined into right field. That'll get down for a hit. Valera sizing up the slider pretty well. No chance for Ozzy Albies to make a glove play on that one. First hit of the ball game belongs to George Valera. Now extends his hitting streak, 4-game hit streak for Valera, including 10 straight games on base. Manuel Margot will come into the box, signing a 2-year deal this offseason. Margot's been pretty good. .312 average, 2 home runs and 11 runs batted in for the 30-year-old from San Cristobal in the Dominican. Is 4 for 18 in his career against Mike Soroka. First pitch is going to be a sinker taken on the outside corner. Strike 1. Welcome back, Danny. George Valera over at second. Does have 2 steals on the year. Stole 12 last season. Soroka into the set. Checks the runner over at first. The pitch. That one is low. Pearson with the throw to second. They're going to get Valera gunned down. Rookie is known for his defense, and he just showed it off there. Boom! Side is retired. Bottom of the second, we will go. Bottom of the second's done. We're going to the third now. Kamish. No score. See? Daylight savings times really throw me off. I could have used that extra inning. Okie doke. Let me. Oops. Wrong button. No, right button. Just wrong section. I'm almost ready. There we go. Top of the third we go. Last chance for you to bet on today's game. If you have not bet in today's game yet, now is the time. All you do in chat, write down which team's going to win. Is it going to be the Braves or is it going to be the Royals? Atlanta or Kansas City? Don't forget, include a number. How many runs will the winning team score? Got your bet in, Danny. That's a 3rd inning bet. Connor Siebel ready to start off the 3rd. He'll start with the number 8 hitter. It's Johan Camargo, 30-year-old from Panama. Enters play hitting .257, 3 home runs and 14 runs batted in. He's had hits in 3 of his last 4. The 1-2 delivery. Checks the swing. Does not matter. They rung him up. They say he went around. Next indeed. 4 strikeout on the day now for Connor Siebold. 1 out now, top of the 3rd. That'll put in the 3rd baseman, Nolan Gorman. Gorman from Glendale, Arizona. The 25-year-old with a 2-game hitting streak, but hitting just 146 this season with a home run and 4 RBI. The 2-2 pitch. Line shot over to second. That's going to get by Lopez for the base hit. Lopez was in the neighborhood, but enough English on that ball off of the hop. Getting through, and Nolan Gorman now has a 3-game hit streak. Pearson shows his worth early. There we go. Thank you for the clip raise. Appreciate that. We'll clean that up, get that over to Anjou so that we can add that to our brand new YouTube channel. If you have not joined us yet, the YouTube channel is going to be where all things eMLB land, including some exclusive content like the eMLB Insider Podcast, not found here on Twitch. 59 now. We're getting there. So if you haven't hit it yet, there's the link. Join us on YouTube. Please subscribe so that you can help us get rid of that alphabet soup so we can customize our URL first and foremost and keep sending you all the good content. You can find this broadcast carried over there, edited and cleaned up in the future as well. Christian Pache will be the batter. Pache is 0 for 1 today. Quick question was asked. Hold on a second. Here you go. Aiden, you don't have your copy of the game on? Have your copy of the game on so you can have those answers for yourself. Oh, dear Lord. I can't zoom out, I don't think, unless I change the view. We're on wide. What's default look like? Is that better? We'll go to default so people can see things better. First pitch from Siebel, checks the swing, appeal down to first. No, he held up in time. Ball 1. You're welcome. We'll get a bird's eye view of the game now. Works for me either way. 1-0. No, thank you. Everyone's going to thank me now. It adds content, I guess, so that the Twitch partners... I still wonder what they make decisions. Oh, you're in the broadcaster's booth. Is that what it is? Well, it's kind of crowded in here, and if you are, can you, next time one of you goes down for a bathroom break, since you know, can you get me more coffee, popcorn, and a hot dog? Okay, thanks, bye. 2-0 pitch. That one missing just low. Did not miss by much. Xavier Fernandez thought that was going to be a strike, but it's a 3-0 count. .30 pitch is in. That one gets the inner half. Strike 1. .31 pitch, grounded to third. Landry to Lopez for 1, but that's all they're gonna get as Gorman was coming in hard on the play. It'll end up being a fielder's choice. Pache flies down the line. They'll get the lead runner. Now 2 outs with Pache over at first. That's going to put Aussie Albies into the box. Albies 0 for 1 today. If you're checking Pache, 3 steals on 3 attempts this year. Last season had 44 steals in 60 attempts. First pitch, it's a pitch out, and he was running, and they are gonna nail him. Gobbled him up on that one. We're seeing the catchers show off the arms. Good guess there on the pitch out. Side is retired. We're gonna go to the bottom of the 3rd. No score here at Coppin Stadium. That was Fernandez's first person he's thrown out since being called back up. Just FYI. All right, Mike Soroka, ready for the bottom of the 3rd. Manuel Margot, hey, hello, Darkness, my old friend. Well, I only say that because he was in the box last time. Margot will get his official at bat this time. Maybe. Oh, 1 pitch. Margot slaps it over to first. Good fielding over there by Freddie Freeman. He'll race over to the bag himself, getting Margot for the first out. Number 8 hitter Cody Masters coming into the box. Masters, the 26-year-old from Coppell, Texas, acquired earlier this season in a trade for prospect John Captain. Masters entering play hitting .293 with 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Boss battle. Don't forget, this is also your last chance to bet on this game. Once the third out of the third inning is in, no more bets. 3-1 delivery. That one's going to miss inside. Soroka will lose. Masters, ball 4. First walk on the day issued by either side. We got a runner at first in Cody Masters. Sunglasses are needed for wearing a bonnet under the hot sun. Yeah, that's pretty fair. I like the little edit of the logo. Cute. Masters, 1 career stolen base to this point for him. That'll bring in Xavier Fernandez, the 29-year-old from Puerto Rico. Fernandez, .071 average, 1 hit and 14 at-bats, no home runs and 2 runs batted in. Last season hit .247 with 4 homers for the Royals. First pitch, actually they'll check the runner. Looks like Fernandez might have been hinting at a possible bunt attempt as Soroka threw over to first. Yeah, don't need any, when you do the boss battle, you don't need any number. That's just for heist. Don't forget, there is also the duel command. If you want to duel somebody, put a name, type exclamation duel, and then the name of the person, write the exact name of the person. That does cost you 50 balls of yarn, and if the person accepts, it's an all or nothing. So someone wins 100, the other does not win anything. So there's Minerva challenging Rays. We'll see if Rays fights back. Yep, we'll see who wins the duel here. Minerva gets it. So we'll see if KC wins just based on that duel alone. Hey, GT. Sadir, you got his GT Sundowns Kansas City 4 bet, please and thank you. The pitch. This one is thrown in. It's a slider that was sailing up in the zone, but there for strike 1. You want to duel me? Actually, you might have spelled duel wrong. I think it's D-U-E-L. 0-1. Swung on, lined into left field for a base hit. Stopping at second will be Cody Masters. Xavier Fernandez gets his first hit on the day. Oh, why not? Why not? Back to the top of the order, we will go. 1 out here, bottom of the 3rd, as the Royals threaten. Nicky Lopez will be your batter. He's 0 for 1 today. Look at Jay Clarksler getting the win. That's 50 less balls of yarn to stock the craft store. So somebody is going to go needy. Now looking for all, thread makers. You're the new commish. Oh, boy. All right. Goodbye, everybody. We got a new commish. Have fun with the show.
Cheers, stream.
What? You want me back? Okay. All right. I'm back. I'm back. I thought we were having a brand new commish, and I was done. So, you know. All right. It was worth a try. I was going to be like, hey, I'll take my kid to round 1. We'll go play some video games. I'll go see how stupid I look on that Dance Dance Revolution. First pitch from Soroka is going to miss low and away, ball 1. only on Alderaan? What did I miss? Did all them people lose? Oh, jeez. Too soon, Danny. Even if it's been for like 45 years of my life, too soon. Funny. That was the first ever movie I got to see, and it was like 2 months after it first came out. I saw like 20 minutes. I fell asleep as soon as I got on Tatooine. I was 4. Be nice. The 1-0. Change up. Take it. In there. Strike 1. 1 ball. 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery to Lopez. Watches it in there. Beautiful pitch from Soroka. 3 straight off-speed pitches. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, I'm old, but age is just the number. It's what you make of it. And if you don't like it, I'll kill you to death. The 1-2 delivery. Swinging bunt. Pearson gets it. He'll throw to second. Beautiful play coming off of Pearson, who explodes behind the dish. We got an injury, though. Ozzy Albies was injured on the play. They're checking his foot. He's going to have to be taken out of the game. The sliding attempt from Fernandez takes out Albies. And he is done for the day. What changes will Aiden make here? I don't, kid. That's exactly what Minerva said this morning. That's an ankle? No, it's a foot. Sad trombone. Okay. Alrighty. Changes being done. Johan Camargo will slide over to second. Nolan Gorman will slide over to short. Austin Riley will now be in at third and bat second. He'll be up in the next injury. Jandy juice for sale. Funny. All right, so there is your changes. Johan Camargo slides to the left. Everybody does the electric slide on the infield, not named Freddie Freeman. Austin Riley coming in. Gorman over to short. Johan Camargo now over at second. We got runners at first and third now. 2 out. Brady McConnell will be your batter. He is 0 for 1. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Hey, Charles. Just in time, Charles sneaks in his bet. First pitch from Soroka. Runner was going. Lopez was on with it. Don't know if that was a hit and run attempt or not, but McConnell fouls it off. It's a no ball, 1 strike count. Coming soon, created characters can become trainers. The 0-1. Soroka deals, throws a pitch out as they were checking on it. Pearson thought something might be on, but it's a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Almost pulled a pirate. Can't dolt you if you didn't do it. Freeman keeps Lopez close. The 1-1 delivery. That one's going to float low. 2 balls, 1 strike to Brady McConnell here. Cody Masters is over at third. Nicky Lopez is at first. 0-0 score here, still bottom of the third. The 2-1. Runner goes again, swung on bit early as he was fooled with the slider. Might have been thinking fastball there. Count will now be 2 balls, 2 strikes as Lopez jogs back over to first. The 2-2 delivery. Minerva, stop doing that. I can't do a take pitch on a 2-2 count. When you got 2 strikes, don't send me a 2. That's at least 3 times you've done that in 2 games. 2-2. Gets a piece of that one, taps it foul. You can't take a pitch on a 2 strike count. Don't blame me, blame OOTP. What's the take pitch rule? The take pitch rule is, look, it's not available when there's 2 strikes. You can't use it. The only other take pitch rule to be aware of is when no one's on base, you can't take a pitch. It's the result of the at-bat period. The 2-2. Look out! That one got him. He'll saunter down to first in pain a bit. Bases will now be loaded after the hit by pitch to Brady McConnell. Andrew Vaughn, who's been hitting the home runs of late. 0 for 1 today. First pitch, watches it. It's a changeup at the knee, strike 1. Vaughn so far this year is 1 for 6 in bases loaded situations, 1 RBI. The 0-1 delivery, that one's too low. Tried to go with the off speed again. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch is in there, called strike 2 with a sinker that was up in the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kamish got to adjust his shoe because, boy, this feels funky. There. Sorry. Yes, I know how to tie shoes. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded just foul on the left side of the third base line. Vaughn will stay alive with a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Pitch number 44 from Soroka. Coming. He deals. Just missing away. Tried to get in to chase the slider. Did not. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Big swing and a miss. He gets him with the slider. That's a huge one. The Royals will leave the bases loaded. 3 innings are in the books. No more bets. Your bets are in. They are locked and loaded. Let's go to the 4th. No score. Gunnar Siebel ready for his 4th inning of work. He'll start off with Austin Riley, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Freddie Freeman due up. Reminder, after this inning, I will take my one only break on the day. Then we'll check the out-of-town scoreboard and come back live to this one. Austin Riley is your batter, just coming into the game after the injury to Ozzie Albies, the 28-year-old from Memphis, Tennessee. Hey, look at Danny using Nazi's heart emote. Subscribe to Nazi's channel. That's right. Didn't you give like 10 gifted subs to her too? I know she loved that. Riley, the 28-year-old, hitting .230 with 6 home runs and 24 runs batted in. The 1-2 pitch. Checks the swing, appeal down to first. What you got? He down.
Emotional damage.
Damage indeed, as Siebel is humbling these Braves hitters. 5 strikeouts on the day now for him. One out, top of the fourth as Ronald Acuna Jr. comes in. Acuna is 0 for 1. The 3-2 pitch. It's going to miss low and inside. Ball 4 as Acuna will take the walk down to first. He'll get aboard with the 1-out walk. 2 steals on the season for him. Has been caught 3 times, though. Career high was back in 2021 with 45 saves. He had 40 last season. Freddie Freeman is your batter. Freeman, 0 for 1. Thought I heard something. Thought the kid, the co-commish, might have been sneaking in. Siebel checks Acuna over at first. Sets. Delivers. Shit. 1-1 pitch because I forgot to turn the pitch by pitch on.
What's your language,
Yeah.
bud? We're on the air.
Bite me, Daffy. I screwed up. Pop fly to McConnell. That is now 2 outs. Sorry to Aiden there. Didn't switch to 1 pitch. That's my fault. Antonio Alvarez will be your batter now with 2 outs. Runner at first. He's 0 for 1. First pitch goes after the first pitch. I know pitch by pitch was on. It's lined into center field for a base hit. Heading for third is Acuna. The throw by Margot. Not in time. He'll get in safely. Base hit for Antonio Alvarez. He continues his hot hitting streak. He's on an 8-game hit streak now. We got runners at first and third now. 2 outs for Grayson Janista. Janista walked in the second, excuse me. First pitch he sees, he's after and rips it foul back into the seats. 0-1. Game hotting up. That game is a hottie. You're blaming it on... Why me? What did I do? Oh, you're talking about the last one? The 0-1 delivery. Alvarez is on his way. The throw over to second is not in time. Stolen base, Antonio Alvarez. That'll be his 4th steal in his rookie campaign. He'll get 2 in scoring position now for Janista, who's on an 0-2 count. The 0-2. Tries to go up and away, does not chase after it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Just misses low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 delivery. Just misses outside with a curveball. Very well struck. That could have been called pretty easily. Did not get the call. It's a 3-ball, 2-strike count. 2 outs here. Crowd of 31,000 plus on their feet looking to get out of this situation. The 3-2. Gets a piece of it. He'll foul it off and stay alive. Let's do it again. Pitch number 75 of this contest coming from Connor Siebold. The 3-2 into center. Margot will come in, gets under it. He will make the play, and that will strand a couple of Braves in scoring position. 3.5 done. Let's go to the 4th. Bunch of goose eggs on the scoreboard. It's still 0-0. Hold on 1 sec. There we go. Sorry, forgot to send a message earlier. Alrighty, it's bottom of the fourth. Hey, Cody. Bottom of the fourth, Mike Soroka ready to go for his fourth inning of work. He'll start with Miguel Sano, Jacques Landry, and George Valera are following up after that. Sano will start us off 0 for 1. He struck out back in the second. The 3-2 delivery. Towards short, into the shift. Nolan Gorman has it. He'll throw to first. Sano is down for 1 out. 1 out now. Jacques Landry will come into the box. He's 0 for 1. The 2-2. Slapped hard to short. Well positioned by Gorman. He has a long throw to go. Not in time. Jacques Landry motors down the line, and he will get the infield hit. Gorman really went deep into the hole on that well-struck ball. The momentum pulls him out. He makes a long throw to first, makes it really close, but not in time. Landry gets aboard with the 1-out single. Third hit on the day for the Royals now. That'll put George Valera into the box, who's already extended his hitting streak to 4 games. He's 1 for 1. And it is afternoon here, especially because of daylight savings. So good afternoon, Big C. James. Cheering on your team's rally from the out-of-town scoreboard. I think you mean points, Jay Clark. There is no stats command. All right, pitch by pitch is on, I promise. First pitch. Gonna get in there with the slider. Caught the back door. Strike 1.
That's what she said.
Oh, you're looking for our website. Okay. I don't have the Stats Plus link. I haven't created a, or did I? I think I did. One sec. I gotta remind myself. That's the regular site. No, I did not make a Stats Plus yet. I will work on that. In fact, I'll do it during the break. All right, instructions in the 0-1 to Valera. Swings and pops that up. Pearson goes to chase after it, watches it get out of play. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, I just got to create a link. I just have to create a command for that. I'll get it done afterwards on the break. It doesn't take long. I just don't want inconvenience. I want to keep continuity going. 0-2 delivery. Soroka checking Landry at first. Here's the delivery. Slap to short. Diving stop. Gorman just gets off the back of his glove. Everybody is going to be safe. Should be an infield single, as that was a great effort from Nolan Gorman. He's definitely been tested this inning. Couple of infield singles, as Valera is now 2 for 2. Manuel Margot will now be your batter. Margot 0 for 1. First pitch to Margot does not catch the outside. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 finds its way in there at the knee. Strike 1. One ball, 1 strike to Margot. The delivery. Just missing outside. Couldn't tell from that angle, but it just misses. Not missing by much. 2 balls, 1 strike to Margot. 1 out here, bottom of the 4th. The The 2-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Gorman again. He'll throw it to second for one, but that is all that they will get. Landry gets over to third. Margot will get aboard with the fielder's choice. We've got runners at first and third now with 2 outs. Cody Masters will be the batter. Masters walked in his first at bat. Your bowling equipment will be jealous. First pitch to Masters. Strike that. They'll check on Margot. He'll get back in there. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Braves through this point. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. That was the Braves, 0-2-0. Royals, no runs, 4 hits, no errors, threatening here in the bottom of the 4th. I think I pressed the wrong button. That was not intended. That was my fault. I was one button off. First pitch in there, called strike with the changeup. You wouldn't hit a bat with glasses, would you? Apparently he would. That was funny. The 0-1. Changeup misses outside, stays with the off-speed pitch. It's a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Seeing a lot of off-speed work coming from Soroka in today's contest. The 1-1. That one is going to miss high. Another changeup that he just let go of early. Must have slipped. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. In there with the sinker, called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Very cool. One of our GMs is has his son just literally yesterday got acknowledged for his 2nd degree black belt. He'll turn 17 in a couple of months. The 2-2. Runner goes, swung on, slapped to third. That is Austin Riley who has it. He'll throw over to first in time, and that will leave the Royals coming up empty. 4 innings done. It's been a pretty entertaining one, even if no one's crossed the plate. We'll take our quick break, take the dog out, take myself out if you know what I mean. Then we will be back. You're watching Fluffy Kitty Ninjas, and the Sunday game of the day will be right back. Coming back live, it's the Sunday edition of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show and the eMLB game of the week. Commissioner will be back here with you. Before we get back to the game, let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard and see what's happening throughout the eMLB universe. Heading into the 8th at Tropicana, it's the Athletics hanging on to a 3-2 lead against the Rays, Austin Meadows with his 8th home. Ooh, damn. That's what I get for trying to whoop something down really quick in between the break. Austin Meadows with his 8th home run on the season. Meanwhile, it's also 3-2 between the Marlins and the Nationals, bottom of the 5th. In that one, Trey Turner with a home run, his 6th on the year. That one's bottom of the 5th in the nation's capital. Top of the 6th, the Camden Yards Tigers are leading 2-1. Riley Green has hit his 3rd home run in that one. It is 7-1 Phillies at Citizens Bank Park, top of the 5th in that one. Brandon Dieter and Alexander Canario with home runs in that one for the Phils. It's bottom of the 2nd in Texas at Globe Life Field, and the Rangers are not being very friendly to old friend Juan Coelho. 3 earned runs allowed thus far for Coelho through that one. Jordan Cage just reached on an error, and C.J. Abrams scored. That was an unearned run charged to Coelho. Bottom of the 6th, San Francisco is leading Arizona by a 4-1 score. Louis Varland, 5 innings of work, just 1 earned run allowed thus far as they go bottom 6. Also bottom of the 5th at American Family Fieldhouse, Luis Ramirez had hit his 3rd home run of the year for the Padres and currently helping them lead the Brewers 3-1. That one's in the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 2nd at Coors Field, 5-1 Mets. Mets have all of a sudden figured out how to score big time offensively on the road. They're off to an early 5-1 lead against the Rockies at Coors Field. Scores that were finals today. The Indians defeated the Twins by a 3-2 score. Taj Bradley getting the win in relief on that one. Joe Germer taking the loss. In Yankee Stadium, White Sox pounding the Yankees 10-2. Had home runs from Cabrera Weaver, Blake Rutherford, Nate Lewis, Joey Best with his 13th home run on the year, helping Kevin Abel win number 4 on the season. Red Sox will defeat the Astros by a 9-8 score. Diego Castillo will get the win in relief. It's his 3rd on the year. 2 home runs from Mookie Betts, who's the most recent addition to the 300 home run club. Rafael Devers got his 11th home run. Switchblade John Douglas his 5th, and Danny Diaz his 7th. Final score, hey, look at that. Cody, the Pirates win. They will defeat the Cubs today 5-2. Kyle Freeland earning his 3rd win on the year. 2nd home run of the season for Michael Toglia. Brendan Trevino got his 5th in the victory. Other game that has not started yet, which will at 9:10, is the Dodgers taking on the Cardinals out at Chavez Ravine. Back here just short of 8 o'clock. It is 0-0 as we go top of the 5th. Let's do the journey of the starters, brought to you by Commish's Coffee or Beer of choice. Today it's coffee, and it's Starbucks Cafe Verona with Italian sweet cream from Coffee Made. Connor Siebel, 4 innings of work. He's given up 2 hits, no earned runs. He's walked 2, struck out 5, 75 pitches for Siebel here through 4 innings of work. We will start off the top of the 5th. We'll start with the bottom 3rd of the order. Hey, Scott. Aiden Pearson, Major League debut for him. 0 for 1 so far today. We also saw a great throw out from the cannon. That is Pearson's right arm. The 1-1 pitch. Slapped into right field. That's going to get down. Pearson's got his first career base hit. He's going to go for more. He'll pull into second. And we've got a lead-off double. First career base hit for Aiden Pearson. He will get into second with a double. His career is off running. And that'll put Johan Camargo into the box. Camargo is 0 for 1. Clipping that, of course. We want all the good clips. First pitch from Siebel to Camargo. He squares to bunt, throws it up front. Chasing after Fernandez. Hard throw to first. He will get there in time. Well executed sacrifice bunt for Johan Camargo. 3rd on the season for him. That'll make for the first out.
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
There it is. Thank you, Danny. At least we know it's working again. We weren't getting the bonnets after putting some new features in. We now have it, we think, set up that when you do gifted subs, you will not have like 50 evil does not wear a bonnet. All right, runner at 3rd. Nolan Gorman is the batter. Gorman is 1 for 1 today. Nice. Pearson gets his first career hit. First pitch, missing away, ball 1. Hey, see, there you go. The weird face I make is that one of the gifted subs goes to Putin, Russia, Putin? Huh? Is that someone who's actually been to my channel? Checking. Just curious. Apparently, someone named Putin, Russia, Putin has been in my channel for a couple of hours lurking. I don't know if that's right this moment, but either way, we say thank you to Danny for the 5 gifted subs, 9 today. We appreciate that. Mr. Audit, Phoenix, Mr. World, and SGNPR receiving the gifted subs behind Putin, Russia, Putin. Wonder why he was quiet. Probably because of the Slava Ukraini logo that we're using. All right, 1-0 count to Gorman here with a runner at third and 1 out. Real quick peek. Again, you didn't write this down when I showed the pens earlier? Your pen's fine. You guys will get it. That's why we do that at the beginning, so you know who not to go to. The 1-0. Fastball. Take it. Strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Pearson over at third, trying to be the first run of the ball game. The 1-1 delivery. Big swing and a miss. He'll swing right through the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes now. By the way, Fishfly does have a community-created player, so that gifted sub over to Fishfly will get a mini boost to improve his player. I thought Fishfly had a player, don't we? The 1-2. I might be imagining it. Deep into hole, second base. Lopez has it. He'll throw over to first to get Gorman. Meanwhile, Aiden Pearson will cross the plate as our first run on the day. His first career run is scored. RBI number 5 on the year for Nolan Gorman. It's a 1-0 ball game. Bases now cleared. Right back to the result with 2 outs. Now Christian Pache is your batter. He's 0 for 2. The 1-0. Pops it up. Near the bag. Calling for Brady McConnell. Makes the catch about 5 feet from second base. And the side will be retired. The leadoff double from Aiden Pearson, his first career hit. Also turns into his first career run, and that's where we are at this point. Halfway through the ball game, 1-0 here from Kauffman Stadium. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th. Oops, wrong button. All right, Mike Soroka is your batter. Don't forget, we're getting to the point in the game where when you're the batter, GM-wise, if you're the batter, I want you to tell me what your plan is for the next inning, if you're staying with your pitcher or not. And feel free to tell me if you don't need to get someone warmed up in the bullpen. Feel free to tell me so I can add to the story. Xavier Fernandez will be the first batter of the inning. He's 1 for 1 today. The 3-1 pitch. Jammed hard, but he swung at it, grounded it to short. Nolan Gorman's been busy of late. He'll throw it over to first to retire Fernandez for the out. Boy, he got jammed in hard, but he went chasing after the changeup for the first out. Top of the order we go for the third time. It'll start with Nicky Lopez. Lopez, 0 for 2 today. The 2-1. Grounds it over to first. Has to hurry. Freeman throws it to Soroka. Not in time. What a quick run down the line by Nicky Lopez. He beats him by about a half step. Well, if it's any consolation, twin, she's born today, and I have a cousin born on the 15th, so if we average them out, there's the smarts. Lopez is aboard. 5th hit on the day for the Royals. Brady McConnell coming into the box. He is 0 for 1. First pitch from Soroka will miss high, ball 1. You know what I just realized? I didn't do the journey of the starters for Soroka, so let's do it this moment. 4 1/3 innings of work thus far. 1 runner on base. He's given up 5 hits, no earned runs. He's walked 1 and struck out 2. He's 80 pitches to his outing at this point. The 1-0. That one's gonna miss. Oh, no, it got called. They say it's belt high. That didn't look belt high, did it? But apparently it's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. That's a slider missing low. 2 balls, 1 strike. His neck belt, yes. Maybe, you know, like my daughter likes to wear chokers, so maybe that was considered a belt. McConnell 6'3". There it is. If it was Eric Kelly, I'd understand, because that's, 6'10". The 2-1. In there, down the middle. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Staying away, with the exception of the sinker on the first pitch, staying away from the hard stuff. The 2-2 delivery. Lifted down the right side. This one's got some English on it. It is going to spin into foul territory as it lands foul. Count will remain 2-2. Wind is also blowing left to right at 10 miles an hour in this game. Probably was a factor there. The 2-2 one more time. Lopez is going. Swung on. Hit well into center field. Going back. No, he won't be able to play it. Pache is fooled by it, probably from the wind. He can't get to it. He did not touch it. It's going to be considered a double. RBI double as Lopez will score. He scores all the way from first. It is 1-1. Brady McConnell will get his 2nd double on the year as well as his 2nd RBI. It could have been bad, but he didn't get to it in time. The reigning 2024 center field Gold Glover for the National League was not able to get to that one. Had to make a leap. Don't know if he misjudged it or not, but it's going to be considered a double.
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
Thank you, Jake. Appreciate that. Can I ever win? Well, you just won a gifted sub. And further confirmation that the alerts are working as intended with the new tweaks that I've done. We got a mound visit coming as the manager is coming out to have a talk with Mike Soroka. I've got more than enough to keep going. Best 40 balls of yarn you ever spent. Hello, Mr. World. Alrighty, Tristan Beck is warming up in the bullpen during that session, but Soroka is going to stay in there. Andrew Vaughn comes into the box. He's 0 for 2 today. We got a runner in scoring position. 1 out. First pitch. That one is going to sail away. Come sail away with me. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, slaps that into right. That's going to drop in front of Alvarez for a base hit. Holding at second was McConnell. He'll stop at third on the play. Runners at first and third now with 1 out. Here come the Royals. Getting close to another boost for 25 draft eligible. Tom Kazansky, the Iceman. 1 ball, no balls, because we're just starting the at-bat commish. Runners at first and third is what I meant to say. Ooh, never mind. Sano's not going to be your batter. We're going to have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Big Head Lucas Parker, community-created player of Limsall Gaming, coming in as a designated hitter. Parker comes in on a hot streak. 13 games he's been on base consecutively. Parker, .283 average. 9 home runs, leads the Padres. 24 RBI. The 21-year-old from San Diego, California, comes in with a big opportunity to try to get the Royals ahead here. Hey, Andrew. There's been some clips provided. If you can't grab them, then as mentioned, I'll send them over to you. First pitch is going to find its way in there. Strike 1. Got to go to another screen to pull up some information here. Parker was drafted 2nd round back in 2022 by the San Francisco Giants out of Mount Carmel High School. He was traded in April of 2023. Get this trade. Captain Jorge Barbosa, who we just lost, Jordan Carrion, and Lucas Parker exchanged to San Francisco for Charlie Neuweiler and Dan King. The 0-1 pitch into left center field. This one has got some room. Acuna's going after it. He'll make the catch. Meanwhile, charging in from third is Brady McConnell. He will score. Sac fly on the books for Lucas Parker. He'll get the RBI, his 25th on the season, and he'll give the Royals a 2-1 lead. And Jordan Carrion's also out the rest of the season. Wow. I think Sean Paxlayer wishes he could have that trade back. He didn't make that trade. He wasn't with the team yet. Jacques Landry, 1 for 2 today. First pitch finds its way in there, off speed for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery, slapped into right center field. This one's got some mustard. It's going to get down. Heading for home. And getting there without issue is going to be Ermagerd, forgetting who it was. It was Andrew Vaughn. I was going to say Parker, but he was thrown out. Jacques Landry. RBI triple for him. It's 3-1 Royals now. 18th RBI on the season for Landry. 4th triple of the season for him as well. There's that 20 gap coming into play. That's going to be it for Mike Soroka. He will not be able to finish through the 5th. 91 pitches for him. His day will be over. He's now given up 11 earned runs in his last 13 innings that he has pitched since he won game number 100 of his career. Tristan Beck is going to be summoned from the pen. Again, the Braves bullpen comes into this one 6th in the National League with a 3.74 ERA. Tristan Beck, the 28-year-old from Corona, California, comes in. How many appearances now? This is his 13th appearance, his 3rd appearance just this sim alone. Beck 2-0 on the year, ERA 7.54. He's gone 22 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 33 hits, 19 earned runs, 5 home runs. He has walked 6 struck out 16. Throws low mid 90s with a fastball, curveball, changeup combination. He's a second-year veteran, drafted 4th round by the Braves back in 2018 out of Stanford University. Beck's ready to go. 2 outs. Landry at third. 3 runs in. George Valera's 2 for 2 today. He'll try to extend that further. First pitch to Valera. That'll be in there. Strike one. 99 on the gun with that pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Checks the swing. Appeal down to third. No, they say. 1 ball, 1 strike. One delivery is in there. Called strike 2 to George Valera. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3 runs in for the Royals here in the 5th. The pitch. Slapped up the middle and through for a hit. George Valera has a 3-hit ball game. Crossing home plate is Jacques Landry. It's 4-1 Royals. RBI number 10 on the season for George Valera. Hashtag, I don't have an exclamation hydrate command. I should, but I'll do it anyway. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's a rage. It's a rage. I kid, Andrew. Oh my God, Aiden. I'm mixing my people up. Sorry, Aiden. All right, 2 outs. Margot, 0 for 2 today. The pitch. Inside, ball 1. You'd be happy if no more runs are scored? I bet you had a 4 as a guess. The 1-0. In there. Throws the curveball. Strike 1. Beck is a lanky 6'4". Listed as 180 pounds on your score sheets. The 1-1 from Beck. That one's going to catch the inner half. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. In the dirt. Good block by Pearson to keep Valera over at first. The 2-2 delivery. Valera's going, swung on, hits foul. That will find the seats. The 2-2. Another swing and fouls it straight back. That one will also be out of play. We'll do the 2-2 again. The 2-2. Well struck in the gap left center field. This one's going. It's going to one-hop the wall. Heading for home is Valera. He will score. RBI double for Manuel Margot, who continues to enjoy life in KC. It's 5-1. Margot's 12th RBI on the year. Cody Masters will be your batter. Masters is 0 for 1. Now, Danny wants no more runs. You can see where people's bets are. Hold on. Is that 3 batters for Beck? I think it is. It'll tell me anyway, so. Nope, 2 batters. You got to do 1 more batter before you can have a replacement. 3 batter rule. Cody Masters will be the batter. And a friendly reminder, Linares is pretty gassed. Managers, there's a reason I feature your bullpens in the beginning, especially when we're on day 6 of a 7-day sim, so that you know your pen situation. Also for, not just for the bettors. Cody Masters is a switch hitter. I smell desperation in the chat. Come on, Aiden. No balls, 1 strike to Beck. The 0-1 delivery, that one's going to come inside too much. 1 ball, 1 strike. He would not, Eddie. Actually, the 3 batter rule, which carries over from the majors, is if you get out of an inning, then you can change. Doesn't matter. The 3 batter minimum is in the inning. So if you have 1 batter face, you get out of the inning, you can literally pitch 1/3 of an inning and be replaced. The 3 batter minimum is specific to the inning they come in on. The 1-1. Swing at the curveball. Thought he sized it up. 69 miles an hour. Did it break a pane of glass? Probably not. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Lined up the middle and through for a hit. Let's see. What does Minerva say? Do you want a signal? Manuel Margot to round 3rd base and try to score. The ball is very shallow. Margot is a good runner. Christian Pache has a cannon for an arm. What do you do, Matt? No, he says. No, does not. Runners at the corners again. Nope, not accurate, GT. That is not accurate. 3 batter minimum is specific to the inning, not to the amount of batters. So Beck can now be replaced because he's done 3 batters. You've got Fernandez, the righty, coming up. We're going to do a mound visit, though. Got plenty left in the tank. They got a pitch to the end of a half inning. All right, so you're going to leave him in? You got Fernandez, who's 1 for 2 today. I think that is a yes, we're leaving him in. Very good. First pitch is going to miss low, ball 1. Manuel Margot is at 3rd. Cody Masters is at 1st. 11 hits now in the ball game for the Royals. The 1-0. Yes, gets the curveball on the outer half. Yeah, that's a pretty good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is missing away. 2 balls, 1 strike. GMs, don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock is our next game of the night. We're still looking for a game for our Monday through Wednesday schedule. The 2-1. Inside ball 3. Nicky Lopez waiting on deck. Hi, Gorgo. The 3-1 delivery. Inside ball 4. Tristan Beck has not been able to get anyone out since he's come in. After this week, we're going to do Friday one more time. My son's tournament schedule will not be impacted. I'll be able to do it Wednesday. I have another commitment again. Alrighty. The term "pull his ass" in capital letters was sent my way. Ramon Linares is going to come in. Linares went an inning in the third yesterday, 39 pitches. It is a Friday sim this week. The following week is most likely when Wednesdays are back. Linares, 23 years old from the Dominican. 1-0 on the season with a 6.52 ERA. 9 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 10 hits, 7 earned runs, 2 homers. He's walked 6, struck out 8. Throws a hard fastball in the hundreds. He also throws a nice sharp slider. Bases are loaded. Nicky Lopez is your batter. Lopez is 0 for 1 in his career against Linares. He's 1 for 3 today. We're at 59 subscribers. We're still looking for more people to sub to the YouTube channel, where again, there's some exclusive content that's just on the YouTube channel. First pitch from Linares is going to miss low, ball 1. Linares is a rookie. Was signed as an international free agent with the Braves back in March of 2019. The 1-0 gets the inside corner. Yes, call, strike 1. Wasn't sure if that was too far in or not. The 1-1 swings, fouls that off. He got jammed pretty good. They will get out of play. It's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Sorry, just have to answer one quick text message. All done. Sorry about that. 1-2 pitch. Slap to short. Gorman's going to have to hurry. That one's deep in the hole. No chance. Everybody is going to be safe. RBI single for Nicky Lopez. Lopez's 14th RBI on the year. He extends his hitting streak, or his on-base streak. He already did that earlier. Never mind. 12. It is a rough inning. Alrighty, still 2 outs. Brady McConnell will be your batter. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI today. How many batters have we had this inning? A lot. The inning has just gone on and on. The pitch is going to miss the inside, ball 1. It is an OOTP setting. Parker was the leadoff? Okay. So it's the 8th technically. 1-0 pitch inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Another check swing. Another hold up. 3 balls, no strikes. Hey, Aiden, as a suggestion, you have other ways that you can pitch. You're not very vocal about that to me, just to try to help a little bit here. Right now, when you don't say anything, it's automatically a 1. That might be your intent by just making sure. The 3-0 delivery is going to miss outside. Ball 4. He's going to walk in a run. The Chiefs have just kicked a touchdown. It's 7-1. Your instruction came in after. McConnell will get his 3rd RBI on the year. 7-1 now. Andrew Vaughn will be the batter, 9th batter of the inning. He's 1 for 7 with bases loaded. First pitch is in there. Called strike. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 to center field. Well struck on the move. Pache, he will get there, and the side is mercifully retired. 9 batters get up. 7 runs were put on the board. That doesn't feel right. It feels like that there was more. I think Minerva can't count again. I'm going off of what he said, because you can't have 9 batters bat around and 7 runs score with 3 outs. It's just not possible. Game log, because I'm like bothered by that now. It was Fernandez who started the inning. So we had you had 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 batters that inning. Boy, Minerva really can't count. Last time I listened to you. All right, I assume Seabold's still staying in, as you had said earlier. Just making sure because the game's gone so long. Okay, Seabold ready for his 6th inning of work now with a comfortable 7-1 lead as he looks for his 5th win on the year. Austin Riley will be the first to greet him. Riley again came in as a substitute from Ozzie Albies' injury. We don't have any word on that yet. Riley is 0 for 1. The 1-2 delivery. Got him looking on the breaking ball. Called strike 3. 6 strikeouts on the day now. Seabold continues to wheel and deal now. 1 out. Ronald Acuna Jr. coming in. He's 0 for 1. The 2-1 to Acuna. Into left center field. This one's going back against the wind. Pulling up. Cody Masters makes the catch about 10 feet in front of the warning track for the 2nd out. 2 outs now. Freddie Freeman will be your batter. Freeman 0 for 2. Three-two pitch. Into center, coming in, but that's going to drop in front of him for the base hit. Freddie Freeman will get in with a single dump just in front of Manuel Margot. Freeman will extend his hitting streak to 6 games now. Just the 4th hit on the day for the Braves. 2 outs for Antonio Alvarez, who had a base hit in his last at bat. He's 1 for 2 today. Oop. I just realized I read the instructions backwards. Thank you. First pitch. Swings, he was aggressive, fouls that one back. No balls, 1 strike. 0-1 delivery goes after that one quickly behind. No balls, 2 strikes. Both pitches look like they were out of the strike zone. Alvarez being pretty aggressive here. See Corbin Klaus warming up in the Braves bullpen. The 0-2. Misses low. Tried to get him with the split finger fastball. Does not work. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. And that's 7 strikeouts on the day for Connor Seabold. Godzilla mode in effect for him. 5.5 in the books. It's 7-1 KC. New pitcher coming in for the Braves. It's the 4th on the day. Corbin Klaus is going to be given the ball. Klaus. 8th appearance on the year for him. 9 2/3 scoreless innings for him to start the season. 6 hits, 4 walks have been allowed. He struck out 9. The lefty is in his 7th season in the majors with Atlanta from Grand Ledge, Michigan. 29 years old. Hey, Donnie. Just giving a quick shout out to Danielle Freak, who's in our San Francisco organization as a community creative player. Klaus ready to go. Lucas Parker will be the first to greet him. The big head had a sac fly in his first at bat. 1 RBI, no official at bat though. The 1-2 delivery coming from Klaus. Climbs the ladder hard and he got him. 96 mile an hour fastball coming from Klaus. First strikeout on the day as he retires Lucas Parker for the first out. Jacques Landry had a triple, an RBI triple in his last at bat. He's 2 for 3 today. The 2-2 delivery to him. Swing and a miss. They fool him with the changeup.
Hey, bada, swing, bada.
2 quick strikeouts for Corbin Klaus here. Much quicker innings so far for the Braves in this go-around. George Valera, though, has been impossible to get out today. 3 for 3, including an RBI. Oh, 1 pitch. Into left field. Acuna having to run, still going, making the catch a couple feet in front of the warning track, and that will retire this side. Corbin Klaus keeps the scoreless streak for the season going. 10 2/3 now for him. We'll go to the top of the 7th. It's 7-1 KC. Minerva, I'm assuming with your message to me, you're staying with Seabold for now. You weren't specific, so just making sure. You told me what you were doing, but okay, thank you. Grayson Janista will start us off top of the 7th. Aiden Pearson, Johan Camargo due up after that. Janista is 0 for 1 today. First pitch to Janista. Pops it up. Going back, Brady McConnell will make the catch in shallow right center field for the out. A lot of coverage there from McConnell. 1 out now for Aiden Pearson. Pearson, the 1 lone run today back into 5th. He also had his first career hit. It was a double into right field. The 3-2 pitch. Lined into left. That's going to get by for a base hit. Landry could not make the play on that. Aiden Pearson's going to get his 2nd straight hit. He'll be at first. 5 hits on the day now for the Braves. Camargo will be your batter. He's 0 for 1. Oh, we're going to do a mound visit here. If it looks like I'm laboring, it's because I am. Well, at least he's honest. You've got Camargo, Gorman, Pache. Switch left, right coming up. Devin Watts will be summoned. Siebel's day is done after 6 1/3. He'll get credit for the quality start. Devin Watts, the 30-year-old from Mooresville, North Carolina, former closer for the Royals, 36 saves last year. He is 2-2 with a 4.35 ERA, making his 11th appearance on the year. He does have 1 save to his credit, giving up 12 hits, 5 earned runs, no home runs though. He's walked 5, striking out 11. He'll throw the low mid-90s fastball and a very sharp biting slider. It is the 7th season in the majors for Devin Watts. Camargo ready to face him. Camargo 0 for 1 today. First pitch is in there, maybe. Yep, knee high on the outside corner, strike 1. Might have been a little bit of a generous call there.
What?
The 0-1. Missing inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One delivery from Watts. Fastball missing inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm just getting a bunch of messages and it's like stuff I've got to respond to for time purposes after. The 2-1. Missing inside. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1 pitch. Swing fouls that off. It's a tapper. Back to the backstop. It's a full count pitch coming with 1 out. The 3-2 pitch lined into center. That'll be a base hit. Pearson. Well, let's see. Aiden, you want to signal yourself, your son, to round second base and try for third. The ball is very shallow. Pearson is an average runner. Manuel Margot has a great arm. What do you do? No, he says. That'll put runners at first and second now with 1 out. Braves will try to threaten. Nolan Gorman, number 9 hitter, will be the batter. He's 1 for 2 with the RBI back in the 5th. We're doing good, thank you. Oh, Gorgo, you got enough for a boost if you're just doing the 1 boost. 5,000 balls of yarn would get you a second boost. Or not a second, 6 boosts, I should say. You'll get a freebie that way. First pitch, outside corner with the slider just catching the zone. No balls, 1 strike. 1 delivery, swings, fouls. That one got jammed in pretty good. Might have been a defensive protection swing. No balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Gorman here with 1 out. The 0-2 delivery misses inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 7th here at Kaufman Stadium. Royals comfortably ahead 7-1 after sending 13 batters to the plate in the 5th. The 1-2 into left center field. This one's going back. Still going back off the wall. Heading in for home, Pearson will score. Camargo will stop at third. One out. Nolan Gorman with his second RBI on the day. 2 doubles on the season now for him. 6 RBIs on the season. He's having a good game for himself. 7-2 now, Royals. Was just talking about your balls of yarn, Gargo. You have enough for 1 boost. But then there is also the Mega Boost command, which you need 5,000 balls to get 6 boosts. 6 for the price of 5. Christian Pache will be your batter. He is 0 for 3 today. We got runners at second and third now. 1 out as the Braves try to get back in this game. First pitch swung on. Fouled. Out of play. No balls. 1 strike. Yeah, we got about a month before the draft happens. So by then at the draft time, or when the draft pool is revealed, it's probably the best time for you to take any boosts on the side and submit them in so that you can try to get as high up on the stock, you know, improve your draft stock as much as possible. The 0-1 swung on, struck, foul, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes to Pache. The 0-2. That one will go out and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Big swing and a miss. He got him. Huge strikeout of Christian Pache, 0 for 4 today. Devin Watts with his first strikeout on the day. 2 outs now. In stepping Austin Riley, who's 0 for 2 today since being summoned into this game. First pitch, he'll swing and hit that one lazily foul to the right side. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery is going to miss away. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 gets another piece of that one, but it will bounce towards the home dugout. Foul ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the 7th, 2 outs. The 1-2 from Watts climbs the ladder, does not get Riley to commit. It's a 2 ball, 2 strike count. Nothing but fastballs in this sequence. The 2-2 misses inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. The 3-2 swings and fouls that one off. He'll stay alive and do it again. The 3-2 one more time. Another piece, another poked foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's the full count pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. 3 strikeouts on the day now for Austin Riley.
Fatality.
And the side will be retired. 7th inning stretch. Don't know if Tim Lowry is still here or not, but
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you. But you were born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch. Fluffy, Kitty, Ninjas, Show. Coffee with the Commish edition. It's been an interesting one. We had a heck of a pitcher's duel. Then the wheels fell off in the 7th inning as the Kansas City Chiefs suddenly came into the stadium and threw a touchdown. No sign of Pat Mahomes since then, but bottom of the 7th, we now go. Sonny Gray just got traded to the Twins. Interesting. JR must be busy. Yes, I bet he is. You're probably right. All right, bottom of the 7th, we go. 7-2 ball game now here for Kansas City. Corbin Klaus is still on the hill. And Will Margot will be the first batter to greet him. Margot 1 for 3 with an RBI today. The 2-2 pitch. Lined in the left. That's going to drop in. Leadoff hit for the Royals as Margot will get aboard. Cody Masters will come in. Masters is 1 for 2 today. First pitch from Klaus is going to be taken in there. Strike 1. The 0-1, that one's missing low. Margot's on his way. The throw from Pearson will not be in time. It's a stolen base. Manuel Margot will squeak in with his 4th stolen base. Good attempt by Pearson, which it was on a changeup. Came close, but he'll get into scoring position now with nobody out. The 1-1. Swings and fouls that one off. It's out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Gorman has it. He'll have to throw to first in time to retire Masters. Margot read it well. Saw that Gorman would not be able to get him. He streaks over to third. We got a runner at third and 1 out for Xavier Fernandez. Fernandez is 1 for 2 today. First pitch to Fernandez. Big wave and a miss as he goes after the fastball on the outer half. No balls, 1 strike. Sonny to the Twins. Yep, we just had that reported earlier. We assume that Jordan Cage 28 is working pretty busy right now. The 0-1. Misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drink. The 1-1. Klaus's fastball will find its way in there on the outer half. Good pitch. 1 ball, 2 strike. Jordan Cage 28, aka Jared Rollins, is the Senior Director of Communications for the Real Life Cincinnati Reds. He's been working for them for 20 years. The 1-2 from Klaus. In the dirt. Good work by Pearson to stop Margot from trying to think about coming home. The 2-2. Into right. Hooking. And foul. Out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Swings and fouls that to the left side. Just a little tapper. Count will be 2-2 again.
And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat, I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat, I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat, I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cat, I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance.
Speaking of Cincinnati, Speaking of Cincinnati, Sharpie 58, who's in the Cincy Reds eMLB organization, subscribes with his Prime 8-month sub. Thank you very much, Sharpie, for doing that. And again, especially with your Prime. In case you didn't know this, under a rock or brand new to Twitch, if you didn't know this, if you've got Amazon Prime, that means you've got what's called Twitch Prime. And that means you connect your accounts with the link I just showed. You can connect your accounts, and once every 30 days, you can sub to a channel for free. It costs you this. That's $0 if you weren't sure. But the person you sub to gets the full rights and perks and benefits. In other words, we get paid. So we thank you for doing that, because again, how many channels are there on Twitch? A plethora. But you do it here. So we say, namaste, as you get access to the world famous, the birthday girl makes them, so I'm going to promote them. The Fluffy Kitty Ninja emotes, the pink Zdeno Chara bunny emote, which is our goofy emote around here, and of course, Sharpie is going to get a boost for his pitcher in the Reds organization. Of course, when you sub to the channel, even if he tells you puppy dogs rule, what he really is trying to say is that cats rule. The 2-2 to Fernandez. Misses low ball 3. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up here to Xavier Fernandez. The 3-2. Checks the swing, doesn't matter, right down the middle as he parts the seas. Corbin Klaus is gobbling up the strikeouts now. 3rd strikeout on the day for him. Big one with 2 outs now as he dispatches up Fernandez, leaving Margot at 3rd for the moment. Nicky Lopez will be the batter. Lopez 2 for 4 with an RBI today. The pitch. It's going to miss outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Floats the curveball in near, gets the outer corner. Strike 1. The 1-1. Another fastball, this time in near on the outer half. Almost same location as the curveball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nicky Lopez. The 1-2. Into right field. Going down the line, Alvarez stays with the win, sizes it up, makes the catch, and that will retire the side. Royals will leave a runner at 3rd, but no further damage done. We'll go to the 8th. It's KC 7 and Atlanta 2. Alrighty, new pitcher coming in. Devin Watts' day is done. Tim Cate, the lefty, will get the ball. Cate, the 27-year-old from Central Manchester, Connecticut. It is Cate's 12th appearance on the season. No record with a 3.38 ERA. 2 saves to his credit, including a save, 3 innings save in his last performance that he was in. He's gone 18 2/3 innings, giving up 15 hits, 7 earned runs, 4 by way of the homer. He's walked 8 and struck out 20. The left-hander throws low 90s with a fastball, complements that with a sharp 12-6 curve and a changeup. Cate comes in. He'll start off with Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna 0 for 2 today, 3 for 5 in his career against Cate with a homer. The 1-2 delivery to Cate. Got him looking with the curveball, called strike 3. Looked at it completely. Guess he didn't like it, huh?
I cannot hit curveball. Straight ball, I hit it very much. Curveball, that's our friend.
Well, they were there. Tim Cate will register the strikeout, his first on the day. 1 out now for Freddie Freeman. Freeman coming into this one, 1 for 3 as he extends his hitting streak to 6 games. Troy Bacon is warming up in the Braves pen. The 3-2. Line towards second. 1 hopper, but just plays the hop. That one played Lopez pretty good. He'll get by him. Freddie Freeman's going to have a second hit. 1 out, 1 on. Antonio Alvarez will be your batter. Alvarez 1 for 3 today. First pitch will go inside, ball 1. The 1-0. Grounds it to second. Lopez diving stop, and he's going to boot it. It looks like the throw is off the mark.
Go!
Oopsie. E4. Everybody's safe. Runners at first and second now. 1 out. Grayson Janista is your batter. Janista is 0 for 2 today. First pitch in there. Strike 1 at the knees. Woof, that was rough. I see what you did there. The 0-1 delivery swings and fouls that one off. He went and climbed the ladder. That'll get into the stands quickly. No balls, 2 strikes to Grayson Janista. Again, next broadcast will be tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Monday Night Baseball. Then we will come back for Friday. And in between, we think we will have an eMLB Insider podcast. The 0-2. Checks the swing, appeal down to third. No, says the umpire. Be a 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. Just gets a piece on the changeup. He'll foul it off and stay alive. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Freddie Freeman is at second. Antonio Alvarez is at first. 1 out here in the top of the 8th. The 1-2. Into left center field. This one's going back. Still going back off the wall. 1-1 run. 1-1.
There's something screwy around here.
Janista will get his first hit on the day. RBI double. 6th double on the season. 16th RBI on the season. 7-3 as the Braves are chipping away. Runners at second and third with 1 out. Tim 1-1. Yes, indeed. Tim Kate ready to face Aiden Pearson for the first time in his career. Pearson having a good day, 2 for 3. The pitch. Into left. Going back, Cody Masters makes the play. On the run, heading for home is Alvarez. He will score. Grayson Janista was very aggressive and headed for third. He got in as Masters was sailing back on the play. It'll be the second out, but it is the first RBI of Aiden Pearson's career as he will get the sac fly. It's now 7-4. Johan Camargo will be your batter now. Camargo is 1 for 2 today. 1 for 4 against Kate in his career. First swing into right field for a hit. Coming in from third is Janista. RBI single for Camargo. It's 7-5. There's something screwy here. My gracious. All right, new pitcher coming in. Kate's day is done. Clay Holmes The closer coming in. 4-out save opportunity? We'll see. Holmes, the 32-year-old from Dothan, Alabama, making his 9th appearance on the year. He's 1-1 with 4 saves on the season. 12 and a third innings of work. He's given up 8 hits and 3 earned runs, yet to give up a homer. He's walked 7 and struck out 16. He'll throw the curveball. He'll throw the sinker and cutter in the upper 90s. Curveball is one of his favorite pitches. He'll also throw a changeup. Nolan Gorman will be the first to face Holmes. 0 for 3 in his career. Oh, you had a power outage? Well, you have a power outage again because you've been hitting. First pitch swung on, fouls it. You had your virtual player had a sac fly for his first RBI. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 at the knee, strike 2. Clay Holmes coming in, trying to get the 4-out save, assuming he's staying. The 0-2. Excuse me, wrong button. Nice try, Cardinal. 0-2. Got him looking. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Fatality.
Side is retired. Clay Holmes will stop the bleeding. 3 runs come across with 1 error included. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Royals are still leading, but it's 7-5. New pitcher coming in, the 5th pitcher on the day for the Braves. It's Troy Bacon, where we automatically win because Bacon has been served. Bacon making his 13th appearance on the year. He's 2-0 with a 2.08 ERA, 1 save to his credit this season. He's gone 17 and a third innings of work. He's given up 10 hits, 4 earned runs, just 1 by way of homer. He walked 6, struck out 20. He'll throw mid-90s with the fastball. Complements that with a slider and both a regular as well as a circle changeup. Bacon in his 3rd season in the majors, 4th round draft pick back in 2017 with the Braves out of Santa Fe Community College. All right, we're going to have a pinch hitter first to start this one off. Brady McConnell, who's 1 for 2 with 2 RBI today. His day will be done. Francis Grulin will come in. Grulin will get the pinch hit. Grulin enters play hitting .312 this season. No home runs and 8 runs batted in. If you're just joining us, welcome. It's the game of the day. We're watching Kansas City take on Atlanta. Both sides had a lot of activity before the game. Top pitcher, as well as Rookie of the Year and possible Rookie of the Year candidate, Rookie of the Month for April, as well as possible Rookie of the Year candidate, Jorge Barbosa, shelved for the entire season due to a torn UCL. And then, of course, Cal Maduro has been called up in his place. Maduro will play in the next game, which will not be broadcasted live. It will be simmed, but the Aruban will get his first career start in the Sunday game of this series. Meanwhile, Aiden Pearson makes his major league debut with the Braves, and he's got 2 hits, including a double and an RBI. All right, Grulin ready to face Bacon. It's a 3-1 count. The pitch rolls it over to first. Freeman has it, waves off Bacon. 1 out. 1 out now for Andrew Vaughn. Vaughn is 1 for 4 today. The 1-0 delivery. Into left. coming in Acuna. He will make the catch for the second out. Lucas Parker will be your batter. Parker 0 for 1 today with an RBI. The 1-2 to Parker. Swing and a miss. He got him. 1-2-3 inning. Bacon sizzles through that inning. Top of the ninth we go. Last chance for the Braves. They've made it more interesting, but they still trail by 2. All right, so Minerva says Lopez will go back to short. He's been at short for a good portion of the season. And Grulin will come in to second. Clay Holmes will stay in. It'll be top of the order here for the Braves as Clay Holmes tries to get his 5th save on the year. Bacon looked crisp there. I get it. Nice. Christian Pache will be your batter today. 0 for 4. 1 for 5 in his career against Clay Holmes. The 2-2. Got him looking with the curveball. Call strike 3. Second strikeout on the day now for Clay Holmes. 1 out here in the top of the ninth. That puts Austin Riley in. Riley is 0 for 3 today. Riley is also 1 for 5 in his career against Clay Holmes. The 3-1. Misses low ball 4. He'll lose him. Riley will get aboard at first. Yep, Riley is in for Albies. We'll check on the injury to Albies after this. 1 out, 1 on. Ronald Acuna Jr. will be your batter. Acuna is quiet tonight, 0 for 3. He does have 2 hits in 4 tries against Clay Holmes. First pitch. Swing and fouls that one off. He goes after the sinker right away. No balls, 1 strike. Haven't had a double play from either side in this game. The 0-1. In there, called strike with the sinker. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Checks the swing, appeal down to first. No, says the first base umpire. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Almost had him rung up there. The 1-2. Holmes delivers. Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He reared back on that one. 99 on the gun. The 2-2 one more time. Swing fouls that one straight back. We'll do it again. Freddie Freeman waiting on deck. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Oh, I know what I want.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage indeed. All that work to get back in now. 3 straight strikeouts for Clay Holmes. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Braves down to their last out. Freddie Freeman will try not to be it. He's been good today. 2 for 4 and 2 for 7 against Clay Holmes' lifetime. First pitch is going to miss up and inside. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That one's going to miss away. 2 balls, no strikes to Freddie Freeman. Shift is on. Nicky Lopez right behind the bag at second. Antonio Alvarez waits on deck. Tying run at the plate. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Caught it. The 2-0. Lined into right, but foul. Hard struck just ahead on it. Wind probably didn't help that cause further. It's a 2-ball, 1-strike count. The 2-1 delivery. Fouls that one off. 30+ thousand getting on their feet at Kaufman Stadium with 2 strikes out here in the top of the ninth as Clay Holmes tries to lock it down. The 2-2. Big swing and a miss. He got him.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom, but not so much. 4 straight strikeouts from Clay Holmes. He will say good night, Atlanta. And that is your ball game as we come back to looking at the box scores. Braves made it interesting after being down 7-1. After the Royals had 13 batters go to the plate, they left the bases loaded while scoring 7. They will hang in there to earn the victory. Let's look at the box scores and highlight specifics as you make the decision. Who's the player of the game? I can think of a few different ones. Freddie Freeman, 2 for 5 in that one. Yeah, Grayson Janice to also get an RBI and a double back in the 8th. Aiden Pearson, Major League debut. He was 2 for 3. Had a double, a single, a sac fly to get his first RBI and scored twice today. Yohan Camargo was 2 for 3 with an RBI. And then finally, Nolan Gorman having a good day himself, 2 for 4 with 2 RBI. Braves did strike out 14 times on the day, though. For Kansas City, Nicky Lopez was 2 for 5 with an RBI. Wow, look at Cito with the big ball of yarn hit. Brady McConnell was 1 for 2 with 2 RBI on a double. Andrew Vaughn was 1 for 5. We didn't have any home runs today. There's Tom coming in with a boost. Tom says, forget the mega boost. I'll just take what I can. We got you. All right, so let's see. Vaughn was 1 for 5. Jacques Landry was 2 for 4 with an RBI. He had to triple to get that RBI. That was his 4th triple of the year. George Valera had a good day, 3 for 4 with a run and an RBI. Manuel Margot was 2 for 4 with a run and an RBI, continuing to be a nice investment for his price tag. Cody Masters as well was 1 for 3 with an RBI with a run in that one. Let's see what else for the pitchers. Mike Soroka looked good for the first 4, but the wheels came off in the 5th. 4 2/3, 8 hits, 4 earned runs. He walked 1 and struck out 2. He went 91 pitches in this outing. He will end up with his 4th loss on the year. Tristan Beck couldn't get a person out. He gave up 3 hits, 1 walk. Everybody scored. Then Corbin Klaus came in and gave up just 1 hit over 2 innings, striking out 3. Troy Bacon, a perfect 8th inning. Lost that hour, really needed it. Again, perfect inning for Troy Bacon. For Connor Siebold, he went 6 1/3, 5 hits, 2 earned runs. He walked 2, struck out 7. 112 pitches on today for Siebold. Good enough for his 5th win on the year for him. Devin Watts did give up a couple of hits, but he was able to keep them stranded. Tim Cate, though, different story. 3 runs were allowed, but just 1 earned due to the error from Nicky Lopez. So just 1 earned run in 2/3 of an inning. Clay Holmes comes in a with 2 outs in the 8th, gets a 4-out situation, strikes out every batter he could. So impressive work by Clay Holmes to earn his 5th save on the year. Connor Siebold was named as the player of the game. Agree or disagree? All right, let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard. And again, if you are watching us here and you're not in our Discord, and if you especially have been gifted a ball of yarn, if you've been gifted a sub, that means you've been invited to create a player. The only place to do so is in the Discord. Join us on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Discord. Become a part, fully ingrained in the eMLB universe. Scores on this Saturday. See the Red Sox defeating the Astros 9-8. We had 5 home runs from the Red Sox in today's game. Mookie Betts with 2 of them. Red Sox get their 23rd win on the year. White Sox will defeat the Yankees by a 10-2 score. Kevin Abel improves to 4-1. He had help from 4 home runs from the White Sox, including Joey Best's 13th home run on the year. The Indians will beat the Twins 3-2. Taj Bradley will earn his 2nd win of the year in relief. That is Chris Wilson locking down his 6th save on the season. The Rays will defeat the Athletics, walking off in the 9th 5-4. That is Brian Perez earning his 2nd win on the year. Home runs from Jim Mayhall and Austin Meadows on the winning side. That is Steve Farron getting the 14th home run of the year on the losing side. Tigers will defeat the Orioles 4-1. Orioles continue to extend their losing streak. Riley Green gets his 3rd home run for the Tigers in the win. The game that you just watched, no home runs, but 23 hits total between both sides. Royals will defeat the Braves 7-5. Connor Siebold gets his 5th win on the season. Rangers will beat the Blue Jays and old friend Juan Coelho 5-0. Just 2 hits for the Jays on the day. Cole Winn continues to do what his name says. He's won his 3rd on the year. The Mariners will get help from Pedro Serrano as he apparently could hit the curveball in that one. 2-1 victory for the Mariners as Justin Fuller, the lefty, the phenom, will outduel Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani falls to 4-4. Fuller improving to 2-1. In the National League, the Pirates defeating the Cubs in afternoon action. Kyle Freeland gets his 3rd win on the year with help from Michael Toglia and Brendan Trevino. Hey, Billy. Phillies continue to win as they defeat the Reds 13-7. Tyler Dyson 6-1 now on the year. He had help from Alex Canario and Brandon Dieter with home runs. Taylor Trammell did get his 9th on the year for the Reds in the loss. Nationals will get 2 home runs from Trey Turner as they will beat the Marlins 7-4. David Peterson improving to 4-0 on the year. John Vergara falls to 1-3. The Padres will defeat the Brewers 6-3. That is Francisco Morales getting his 5th home run on the year. Home runs coming from Luis Ramirez. And are you ready? Ready?
Zero Dragons!
Sorry. Leroy Jenkins with his 6th home run on the year as the Padres will defeat the Brew Crew 6-3. Giants will defeat the Diamondbacks 4-2. Louis Varland will improve to 3-1 on the year. Tyler Glasnow falling to 2-4. Aaron Cross, Community Creative Player of Aaron Silence, with his 7th home run on the season. The Mets win their 6th straight on the road? Who the frig are these guys? 10-3 win. Don't call Saul. Call him a winner is what you do. Saul Gonzalez gets to 1-0 on the season. Had help from Orlando Arcia, as well as that Minwoo Park It's Minwoo Park with his first home run of the year. Didn't have one all last season, as the Mets will win 10-3. And finally, behind my big old head, it'll be the Cardinals continuing to roll as the Dodgers will fall for their 6th straight loss, 8-4 for the Cardinals. Jonathan Stever improving to 4-3. He had 2 home runs from Gunnar Henderson and 1 home run from the virtual player known as my son, Dominic Aguilera, who had a heck of a time at that hockey event that I shared in the Discord, by the way. So that is the scores on the day. Let me hit the play button. You'll start to get these populated in the Discord. I'll let this last boss battle go, but then I am heading out. It's the birthday girl's birthday today. Rocky Draws turned the big 1-7. So gonna head out and do a little fun with the fam. Let's look. Was there any further injury notes? Do we have any update on Albies? We do not. We do not. So stay tuned to the Discord. Chuck E. Cheese. No. No. Last place I'd ever go. Eesh. Been there. That was like, a decade ago, maybe. All right, let me see who's on. I see Kava on. There's no drops, though, for Kava. Danielle Freak is on. Let's see. Oh, dear God. I did that all backward. Wait a minute. What's going on here? What is going on? Why is my stuff writing backwards? Thank you. I was like, what the heck? That was weird. Seriously. I know how to type, and I'm like, what the heck? I don't even know how I did it. Don't even ask. I have no idea how that worked. By the way, since it was just mentioned, if you haven't joined us in the YouTube, please join us. Help us expand our universe. Again, we have exclusive content on our YouTube channel, including our eMLB Insider podcast. We ask that you please subscribe so that we can expand to 100. And first things first, remove the alphabet soup URL that you see there so we can have a custom one. That's the first thing we're trying to accomplish. All right, so I'm going to make the call. Hello, who got the boost? GT Sundown will spend some money and help the Iceman get another boost for themselves. Very good. Congratulations. Well, you can say happy birthday to me, but it's really to the kid. Happy Dad's Day to me, since it was the first day I ever became Daddy-O. All right, I'm going to make the tough decision. What is Donnie doing? Donnie's talking. Hey!
And I dance, and I dance. Cat, I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, and I dance. Cat, I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, and I dance. Cat, I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, and I dance. Cat, I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, and I dance.
That's 2 gifted subs over to Sailor Twifty and Hawkeye. Is it going to do it one more time? Probably not. So I got that fixed, but apparently if you gift more than 1, it doesn't do the normal. I got to figure that out. So who knows? I think I know why. I got to fix it. We'll figure it out. I'll get it right at some point so it doesn't do the kitty cat song all the time. So as I was saying, I'll make the tough decision. Let me go look real quickly at what Danielle Freak is talking about. I think they're talking college basketball. The Cat Saber vid. Oh, you're talking. We'll see it in the future. I could send to Kava, but in all honesty, right now I want to raid Donnie because I've just known Donnie longer. No disrespect to Kava, and Kava doesn't have drops. None of my streamer affiliates, I think, are going right now. Oh. Danny, thank you for your 5 gifted subs. You are the bomb, sir. That was not what I was trying to have you do, or any of you do. But thank you once again. So there you go. You've seen it now, courtesy of Danny D. Smith Jr. Thank you once again for doing it. Not intended. I was just getting ready to get on out of here. But thank you again for doing that. So sincerely appreciated. And again, my wife will look and say, all right, well, you can stream tomorrow. Back to Litterbox I will go because Fluffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate, especially on birthdays.
Great horny toad!
Dear God. Wait, now we got to come back so you can see the new one. That's what I do for 10 gifted subs. You get a Yosemite Sam dance. And you also get a Great Horny Toads. But you only get it once because I finally set it up right. So, here, one more time.
Great horny toad!
Thank you, Jake. I see a few names out there. Abaderchi is, Eleanor Frisbee is a community-created player. I also see Danielle Freak, where we're going to go raid. Just got it as well. So, let's go raid over to Donnie. So, as I was saying, back to Litterbox I go. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate. You're looking at the victims. So next time I fire... All right, you know what I mean. We out. We out before any of you guys do anything else more crazy. I'm not trying to rile that up. We'll see ya. Peace. You guys are crazy.
There's something screwy around here.
You jackass!